So we've picked up right back where we were before. We can jump almost straight in. You made your way into the border forest last session in hunt of the Myconid with your friend Thistle Bramblefoot, and thou should pronounce his name that way and that way only, as he guided you through the woods towards an old set of ruins that he knew about, where he knew that before the Myconid had been housed there or sheltered there, but they move around. Luckily, that was the place. On the way, you bumped into a Kadir and some wolves that were a little bit nastier than normal, managing to... I think you just killed everything in the end. All the animals died. Stripped the Kadir of its antlers, which Thistle had told you that probably worth doing because they're probably worth some money and can be turned into some cool shit. As well as some paws from the wolves that appeared to be suffering from some sort of disease. But yeah, none of you were afflicted by the wolves. You managed to dodge any real damage in that encounter, bar the Kadir's returning the shatter spell to you. But yeah, a short rest and a journey forward, and you made your way into the opening of where these ruins were and where Thistle had thought that the Myconid had been settled, and you had seen a slight ruckus going on in the midday sun, as on closer inspection, some blights, some of the tree creatures or tree and vine creatures that you'd seen before around the time that you were looking to rescue Meadow, were fighting some mushroom men in the middle of an opening. A very small little baby sprout mushroom made its way out to you and asked for help. And as you went in, you managed to save all the mushrooms, all the Myconid, and clear the vines and the blights that were holding the entrance. And upon the entrance being open, the Myconid made their way into the mouth of their cave. Scurried quite quickly inside once they were able to. And that's where we kind of come back in the... Where would it be now? It'd probably be just in the mid-afternoon. The 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun not as at its peak as it was before in this opening. But yeah, sun's still quite bright in the sky. Blights shot and killed all around you as Thistle makes his way back up to the rest of you at the group as you are all stood around the mouth of this cave. The grass itself blowing around. Almost the battle... Because there was no real blood spewed, bar the blood that you yourselves had spewed out, it still looks fairly peaceful. The bushes and trees have gone back to normal. It'd be very difficult to spot that there was a fight just here today, as you were all in front of the cave. What would you like to do?
Well, the little one ran away, didn't he?
They all ran, yeah. So
I don't care about them, just the little one.
The little one ran in. Is anyone proficient is the word I'm looking for in nature?
Yes.
Anyone proficient with nature? Roll a nature check for me.
16.
11.
Ooh, not with 11. With a 16, you... with them running inside and being a little bit peeved that this little sprout mushroom had run off and left you so quickly, there's a small little tinge in your mind that reminds you that the Myconid are cave people. Normally, they live and dwell within caves and abandoned mines, and also within the roots of trees and stuff. They're very much an underground folk, not an overground folk. And there's a bit of you that's like, oh, maybe that's like why they ran back in. But yeah, with the 16 and your knowledge of them is still quite limited. But yeah, they are underground cave-dwelling folk.
Okay. So I want to look around to everyone and be like, maybe they don't want to be out in the sun. We should follow them in and just check what's going on. They don't want to dry out.
Ara at this point has already gone in. He's not even doing the conversation. He just wants to go see what these little mushroom men are doing.
Nice. As you start stepping your way in, Thistle kind of makes his way over to you guys, and he's like, "Oh, are we coming? I've got his fucking accent. He's Irish, isn't he?"
Yep.
That was
that was Irish. I thought he was Scottish.
It blends because he's not around his people all the time. When you get accent creep, not a lot of halflings knocking around.
He's around Corin.
Yeah, just today. That's tuning him back in. Well, yeah, even Corin's is wild sometimes. We all know that. He's like, that was impressive. Well done. I watched you from back there. It was quite impressive. That's Cornish, but we'll go with it. That was quite impressive. Are we going? Remember when we go into the cave, just to be mindful that it's their home, not our home, and we be respectful. As he's like saying it quietly but loud enough, and watching Arta just kind of ignore him and walk in.
Yeah, on that note, I kind of rush to catch up with Arta before Arta does anything stupid.
Nice. As you, cool, yes, you two start moving forward. Thistle is going to come with you as well to try and get to the front to almost do the same thing, head off any negative checks that might happen as they come in. What about the rest of you?
I'd like to as well, and I'd like to wipe my feet before I go into the cave, please.
Zaga will follow the group and look around for anything that looks tasty.
No. Inside the cave?
Yeah, you don't know. There might be some tasty looking mushrooms.
I was going to say, what would you just find tasty? Because normally you'd be going after ducks and stuff, so...
Are there any ducks in here?
Perception check if you want. You feel like it'd be unlikely.
I mean, keeping an eye out for ducks, yeah, sure.
Cave dwelling ducks.
Yeah. There's
As
strangling
we're
ducks.
entering,
Yep.
can I do an interpretive dance to show we mean no harm?
You can.
Because I get advantage on performance checks when I dance.
You've got
to demonstrate it on stream.
Video yourself on your phone, send it in, and then I'll judge it, and then we'll just add the DC. No, yeah, you can. If you think that's the way of communicating with them, go for it. So everyone entering the cave, yeah? Corin as well?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corin's gonna enter in him and the Wombles theme tune.
That was an 18 and a 19, so that's a 19 because I have no bonuses.
No, I like it. So you'll follow in, and the cave as you make your way in, it narrows all the way in. So what was fairly, well, I suppose it's fairly wide. It was probably between the 5 and 10 foot, around a square and a half of width. It goes down to a single file as you go through. As you start to kind of push through a few dangling that feel very cold, almost clammy, like vines that are there, you start to see these little yellow reflective like spores, like when you blow not the dandelions, the white ball things. What are they called?
They're dandelions.
Are they dandelions? Oh, it's dandelions.
Yeah.
When you blow dandelions, a bit like those, bit smaller and in yellow in nature, and they start moving around. So as you come in, you're first. You notice them and start dancing, and as you start your interpretive dance, which is rather delightful, they start to move and swift around you as you come in. As you enter the cave, you all of you see these as you kind of pass your way in, and the cave entrance goes down slightly. You probably go down about 5 foot before it opens up. The cave is dark, but is lit by these spores. There's these like large that almost look like half satellite dishes, like the back end of satellite dishes, but made completely of what you can't work out is either very hard like fungal material or rock, but the color of them is like bright purples and bright like blood reds that are in there, and all the time these things are swirling around. Dark but lit with ease, but which is very confusing for you guys trying to like get your eyes to adjust, because you can't really pull on from the light, and nor is your dark vision really helping too well. You just see lots of these different shapes around it. Very rocky cave as well, not completely fungal in nature. And there's a smell as you go in and get yourself fully immersed in there of that kind of like damp. Essentially like a damp smell, there's no through, you don't get the feeling that there's a throughput of air in here because of the heavy like moist damp air that hits your house. Not bad smelling, just heavy in the way it hits.
As Zaga catches up with the group and comes into this area, he sees Arta doing his interpretive dance and is impressed by his moves.
Yep.
And decides to dance around him in a non-threatening way.
So you dance around Arta?
Yes.
Did you say dance around Arta in a non-threatening way?
Yeah.
As opposed to a threatening way?
We've got teeth, remember?
Those threatening dances.
No, because
you guys making up?
He's doing his interpretive dance, and Zaga has realised this because he's a bard, and he's trying to join in.
He's like, hey, Performance is my thing, motherfucker. Okay.
Exactly.
So I was just thrown off by the like as if you're going to switch. He's like, and now I switch it to a aggressive dance.
I mean, you can do an aggressive dance, I'm sure.
Yeah. Matador style, just like stomping around. Nice. So you guys step in as you trying to get your bearings around. You all hear within your head, all hear within your heads, and again a very similar feeling to that of when Vex spoke to you. A deep voice just say, "Thank you. Please come in."
I stopped dancing and shit myself because the last time this happened, I was in intense pain.
Yes, that is true. You were actually.
I look around to the source of the.
I am also startled. But I'm still interpretive dancing, I'm just doing it with a grimace.
As you look around, noticing this presence notices your kind of lack of comfort, I suppose, with him just announcing himself in your brain. You see the dandelion lights just move back in a motion, almost guiding your light, and between two of these half discs, a red on the left and a purple on the right, you see what seems to be some larger rock formations, and then you notice a large figure looming, probably...
Is it giant?
It's not giant, but looming at least like 1.5 Feywinds. Check, it's not. No, it's just large. And
You are now a measurement, Faywin.
Humanoid figure. You see the legs and the arms, and around it some of the smaller humanoid figures, very similar to ones that had run in here before. As again, it just says, "Please come in."
I want to walk forward, looking up in amazement.
I'm just going to stand there with my cape billowing. I'm going to stop my interpretive dance and
Nice.
kind of end it in a flourish.
It's good. I mean,
Cool flourish, bro.
I know. I'm sad that they can't really necessarily appreciate
Thumb
it.
up at Zaga.
You cool. So yeah, as you make your way forward, and Thistle kind of nuzzles in near you, but is seemingly letting you guys take the lead for now on this. As you come to stand in front of this large, not giant, large myconid, big built from the shoulders. There are if you remember in the River Haven, there was these almost like dandelion type flowers that were bronze on the end. These are like sprouting across the shoulders, almost like a fan across the top, and the head comes out like a cone with long plants and of these dandelion type flowers as well all around, as their whole body is kind of this deep green. It runs into a purple, runs into a red, and then is kind of finished off with this bronze colouring. The other ones around, there's a few different types of these myconid that sit there. All of them, as they're within the as they start to kind of pulse round, you notice there's almost like if you were to watch like a heartbeat rush around a room. You see like the lights of their body, and in between cracks of their what makes up the plant that makes up their body, like little bits of whites and yellows and lights that's flash through, almost like a set of Christmas lights that's like flashing around the room in a very calm motion. It comes around probably maybe once every couple of seconds in a slow Mexican wave.
I bow and say, "Greetings, large one of the mushroom men. We come in peace."
Thank you. There is no need
And
to
I repeat
bow.
it in my mind.
Nice. Yeah. They can understand. It replies back, yeah. Thank you for your assistance. We thank you for sparing the rest of my people and for dispatching of the creatures that held us from within our cave. May I ask why you are here today?
I gesture towards Von Van.
I look at Von Van.
I also look at Von Van.
I also look up on them.
I also look at Von. We're here to well, exactly what happened outside is why we're here. This sort of thing has been going on all through the forest, and we've been told that you are the keepers of a certain kind of mushroom that may well help the fight against those creatures outside.
I'm
And-
nodding frantically.
And the main cause of them, this death bloom that just seemed to have spawned and grown at an alarming rate throughout the forest.
The forest is sick. This we know. What is the plant that you request?
The plant we request is the diamond mushroom.
The diamond mushroom is incredibly powerful, and we do have some diamond mushroom that we can spare. Not something that is given normally without trade, but we are grateful, for I am grateful that you have saved so many of my people here today. How much of this diamond mushroom do you request?
How much you got?
I give him a dirty look.
I look at Von Van as if to be like, shit,
We don't
we
know.
didn't ask. Oh, fuck.
I mean, how much are you willing to spare? Obviously, the plight of the whole forest is at stake here, so we're not entirely sure how much we do need, but as much as can be spared as would be helpful.
Zaga looks annoyed that everyone ignored his question.
The diamond mushroom takes many years to cultivate, so we can provide as much as required if you have many years to wait. We can harvest what we have here if it is indeed something that is required to save the forest. Can you roll a persuasion check, Vaughn?
That is a 10.
10. Okay. So yeah, it goes along those lines. We must keep some of the mushroom here to enable us to cultivate across the border forest, but we understand the sickness that is prevailing. He kind of looks to the side to one of the a mushroom that looks like almost like a mini version of him, but the front of their face is like, where his is like a cone, the front of their face is more flat. It's like a slick back gelled hair, and he kind of looks, gestures down towards one, and then gestures up, and that one disappears off behind him towards the back of the cave. Please tell me all that you know about the death bloom. You don't actually have to tell me.
I look at Von Von.
Yeah.
I also
believe,
do.
I chime in here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is a blooming plant that leads to death? Question mark.
I then go into the whole spiel about Meadow speaking really fast about how she was attacked and the hag, and probably too much information, but it all just comes out like word vomit while I'm frantically looking around for the cute little mushroom that ran away from me.
You can roll a perception
Zaga
check for
wonders
mushroom.
if he can trade a weasel for more diamond mushroom.
Awen steps on Zaga and pushes him into the swampy ground, where he
It's
then
hard here.
stays for eternity.
Maybe just push him into a rock really hard.
Are we having a mud fight? Is that what's going on right now?
Cool. Yeah. So as you go through and take the, and weirdly, like they don't don't like offer you a chair because there are no chairs, and this mushroom just stands and just absorbs all of the garbled chatter that you throw out towards it, as it's trying to clearly learn as much as it can about what's gone on. Is there anything except the diamond mushroom that you are requesting today?
Have you heard of anything else that could help us? Have you ever heard of anything that could help against things like a death bloom, or what could be hurting or attacking the forest?
Death blooms are common. They are the natural balance of the forest, and we have seen many blooms in our times. But the aggressiveness of this bloom appears higher than those that we have seen in the past. As for dealing with the bloom, we would ordinarily let it run its course and follow in behind to start the reproduction of the forest. So
you've seen this before?
Death blooms are a natural part of the forest cycle, yes. Magical in some slightly magical in nature. Since the forest was created, they have been part of the natural cycle. That death begets new life, and we are part of that process of bringing the forest back to life after death.
So like a fancy forest fire? With like sparkles and stuff?
You could say, like, less dangerous than a forest fire, but yes, the bloom acts much like a forest fire.
Zaga puts his hand up because he wants to ask a question.
Mm-hmm. You see that
do you have any mushrooms that might be fun, like of the fun variety? They might make me
like
see things.
This thing has no sense of humor, luckily. We have mushrooms and plants that can deal with all sorts of ailments and woes of humanoids. What exactly are you looking for?
Something that'll make me trip balls.
Do we want to ruin your day?
I beg.
Fire breath mushrooms.
Give me 2 seconds.
Is Fizzle Bumblefuck looking distressed as I ask this?
No, not necessarily. Actually, from what you see from being this close to him, he's actually kind of like in awe of the conversation. You would get from the reaction you see from his face, you're kind of getting that he maybe hasn't had such a long conversation with these guys before, and is just enjoying the interaction. Cool. We can. We have mushrooms for all ailments. If you would like to try one, we can arrange that.
Ooh, I'll try one.
Oh, God.
Cool. And then he kind of turns back to you as he kind of gestures one way. You were you looking for the small mushroom?
I was.
Yeah.
Faywin was.
I was.
Did you roll a perception for it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh no, I thought you said can you?
Oh yeah.
It was a 23, so I assumed
Oh, yeah.
I'd soul.
You see that behind the large rooted foot of this you spot the red cap of this little mushroom as it kind of peeks out from behind his, as you're facing him, behind his right foot, so on your left, as he's you see the eye poke out left and then poke out right, and it's very slight, but yeah, this foot is 1.5 times the size of this little mushroom thing. He turns back to you. One of the other mushrooms goes back behind and is foraging away. We must do what we can to ensure the death bloom continues its cycle, and once it is done with its consumption, that the forest begins to grow again. That will be our main concern with this affair. But I understand if the bloom is impacting further than just the forest.
It has there has been some effect further than the forest, yes. Do these, you say you come in after these death blooms to recultivate the forest. Do they I mean, is this the first time they've ever attacked you yourselves as well? So they usually let you be, or has it been known for them to attack you as well?
We have not been attacked in such a way before. Ordinarily the bloom would move at a pace in which we keep our distance. We've never come in direct contact with the bloom. We stay behind the bloom. So the bloom appears potentially more aggressive in its spread than that we've seen before. We missed all signs that the bloom was coming, and we would have evacuated the cave and moved on if we had known. Does he like you? Does he like you? Okay, cool. They're fucking emotionless beings, aren't they? He continues on. The fact that the bloom seemed to segregate the cave and keep some of the Myconid out in the sun was what particularly worried us. Almost as if it understood our weakness and looked to exploit it. This potentially is something new that we have not seen before. And from this you can gauge that they are sunlight sensitive.
Wait, are you saying this thing's smart?
It seems to understand, at least for the forest, what weaknesses can be exploited, at least to further its growth and destruction. At this point, Zaga, one of the mushrooms with the flat caps comes out, and he has like a small smorgasbord of very small mushrooms. One's like very thin, long white stem with a pink top. One's a short, fat one with a red top. One is grey, almost just like all the way through, with a little bit of like glitter on top. And then there's a yellow with black spots, and he kind of holds them out in his hand towards you. Doesn't say anything to you and offers you a mushroom.
I say to the mushroom, "Thank you for your gift. Oh, great mushroom." And I pick up the yellow one with black spots.
Nice.
And I'm going to turn to Zaga at this point. It's like, if you're going to eat that, do not eat that until we're back out of the forest, please.
I glare at Zaga as if to say, you best listen to Von.
I give thumbs up to Zaga.
Eat it.
Zaga looks at the mushroom and back to Bon Bon, and looks at the mushroom and back to Bon Bon, and looks at the mushroom and back to Bon Bon, and stuffs it in his mouth.
I would like to scoop Zaga up at this point.
Can I grab his mouth like they do, like a dog when it's got something wrong, it doesn't want to have in its mouth? Try and get the mushroom out of his mouth.
You can try. You can do that. You try and grapple him and get the mushroom out of his mouth.
I don't think the other mushrooms would react kindly to that. They've just given me a gift.
Yeah. You can if you want to try and jump on Zaga to try and stop him.
I'm more interested in carrying on talking to the main guy. So.
Cool. So yeah, you throw it in your mouth, chew, swallow it as everyone's glaring at you. And then as you let the mushroom, the myconid in front of you kind of turns back and takes the rest out. Cool. So you can carry on talking. Whilst that is going on, if Zaga can roll a D100 and then a D10, and then ping me the results.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, do that and just send them over, and then we'll carry on there. Nice. So yeah, he says that the fact that it seems to be targeting based on weakness is something that potentially they haven't seen before. Whether that's the reason that it's growing so quickly is the worry.
Thank you for, let's say, allowing us to take some of the diamond mushroom and this information you provided us with. Is there anything else that you need from us in return?
We would normally trade for such favors, but you have helped my people today, and we, as a circle, as a collective, are grateful for your support and help. So please, this is more that we can do to help you. As he looks around, are any of you showing like signs of ailment, of like not being so healthy?
I'm pretty beat up after those vines fucked up me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit worse for wear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm great.
As he kind of looks around, did you roll 2 at the same number?
I did, but with a D100 and a D10 on the roller.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cool. So as he looks around, and he's so one of them comes back out, and you can see as this one of the flathead, also the like flat cap, making a way to come to the side of him. You see straight away these diamond mushrooms. They glitter well beyond their range for what's in there. It's like almost so, because there's not a lot of light in here. It's almost like they shine with their own light. It's like someone shining a torch on these things. That's how bright they are. As he kind of unclasps his hands, and those that are closest can see that there's 4 long stalked mushrooms, but the top of the mushroom is like those ones that are like an upside down ice cream cone, like a long point, like a witch's hat. So it's got quite a long stem, and then quite a large, probably the size of the palm of a normal humanoid is the size of this cone. And this thing almost looks to be like pure diamond for looking at it. The stem itself is just a normal white stem. But yeah, these things are super thin, and he has 4 of them there for you. On the other side of the myconid is another one of the ones you saved, one of the ones with the flat red tops. As he comes out to you, kind of one at a time, and within his hands, you can see that he just has like a handful. Let's see what a handful is. He has 13 good berries, which you can share around. These good berries are extra potent. They have 2 HP in them rather than 1 HP. So he kind of goes around, and those between you guys decide who wants to take the 13. So it's 26 health points that can be divvied out between you guys.
I give my share to Faywin.
I don't need any. So I'm going to grab the diamond mushrooms because I don't want Zaga to get anywhere near them, judging by the way you just ate that last mushroom.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Sorry, was it 2 HP per berry?
Per berry, yeah.
Zaga would like some good berries.
Zaga.
Oh,
as you think, I would quite like some good berries, and you see these ones here. You go to step forward, and you realise that you can't step forward. And you realise your eyes move around. So you go to look down, your hands are stuck. And as you're looking about, you realise that whilst your eyes are able to move around and move, you are essentially paralysed. So as you're like, oh, I'll get that, you go to move, and you're like, what? What the? And as you look down, you realise that your body has just become in this like, and not even in like a tense, like poison thing. It's almost like your body feels so calm and so relaxed that you just can't control it, but you are stood dead still.
I'd like to push him over.
You want to push him over?
You don't know anything's wrong with me,
yeah? Yeah, you don't know anything. He's not moved, but he's not speaking, which is
a concern.
My eyes are darting around. Not darting around. They're slowly moving around, just like, whoa, this is trippy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fix on the diamond mushrooms in Von Von's hand, and Zaga's just kind of staring at them. They're shiny.
They're shiny.
Dragon-like shiny things.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can't move, unfortunately.
No good.
I am going to turn away from Zaga so he can't see where I'm putting the diamond mushrooms. So he doesn't know where to look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zaga thinks, I wonder if those are going in his prison pocket.
You don't want to go anywhere near my prison pocket.
Nice. So as you share these around and you get the mushrooms, Thistle steps forward to start almost to plead his case for some bits as the myconid. You see from all, we'll say you've taken all the mushrooms here as Zaga is remaining still. All the mushrooms at once all move. You see them all just like stop as if they're all being like remote controlled at the same time. So as the sovereign stands up and like kind of looks, the one that was in front of you stand up and look. The one that was the two that was flanking him stand up and look. Even the little sprout that's behind seems to lose its cover and stand up, as if they're all moving under one alert status. As the Myconid looks towards you guys and says, "I believe we have something approaching. There is another presence, another force in the vicinity of the cave."
It better not be that bloody dwarf.
And then as he kind of looks backwards and forwards, and he's like, "We must leave. If you are to leave with us or help us in this, it would be greatly appreciated."
Of course.
And you see, like, again, they move again. As he's like, they're almost twitching and moving as if they're like very fast moving plants, almost like the way that like a Venus flytrap would snap quickly. They're snapping backwards and forwards really quick, as if they're reading stuff and reading sounds that are around. The sovereign, the main Myconic, kind of steps past you guys to start with, and you see him like puff up, almost rise in size a little more as the copper balls of these little dandelion type things around his shoulders and things almost get a little larger as he makes this like almost gust like movement, like an airbender, pushes his arms out and forward as these things leave his body and shoot out the mouth of the cave, and then he breathes in again as he tries to pick up.
Zaga tries to watch, but he can't turn around.
Zaga, and for those that have turned to watch as he moves around, you realise Zaga is still facing the other direction. And that would be very obvious to yourselves now. What would you like to do?
Zaga would quite like to
move,
eat some tasty ducks and take a nap because he's so calm and chilled, even though he can't move.
He's still, unfortunately, at this moment, very paralysed.
I think we've got to help them, right?
Yeah.
I say to the group.
We got this Shrewman, and I put my thumb up at the not giant but large Myconid.
Zaga thinks, yeah, let's help them. They're cool. They gave me this trippy mushroom.
I turn around and say to Zaga, "What do you think, Zaga? Are you good to help them?"
Zaga thinks, hell yeah, Faywin, but nothing comes out.
Rude bastard.
And then under my breath, I mutter rude.
He, the Myconid kind of turns to face you guys, and again speaks out. There is another disturbance. This is potentially the bloom again. The initial attack was clearly followed by something larger. I can't work out exactly what this is, but there is something plant-based outside.
Oh God.
Well, at least it's not that stupid dwarf.
I'll rush to the mouth of the cave to see what I can see.
Zaga thinks to himself, could someone please feed me some of those good berries? I'm still pretty beat up. Although he wouldn't be able to chew, so he just choked on them.
He just mushing them. Can someone bomb a bird?
In that case,
I am also going to head towards the mouth of the cave.
As I rush to the mouth of the cave, can I bump into Zaga and push him over?
You can actively bump into someone, push him over if you want. Yeah.
I mean, accidentally on purpose. Kind of
Yeah. I mean, you got to say if you want to accidentally, probably not. If you want to nudge into him as you run past him, then yeah, definitely you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Cool. Zaga falls over. And
sorry, Zaga. I need to see what's going on out
you
here.
take one
contest it.
1 point of you can't contest it. You're paralyzed. You take 1 point of damage, which frees you from your paralysis.
I hit the ground, right?
Hit the
ground.
Ah! And then I realised that I spoke. And I'm like, oh shit! Thanks, Karen!
No problem there, Zaga.
I turn to Faywin. Got any of those berries?
How many do you need?
How many can we spare?
I mean, I took 2.
I get like.
Let me just
4,
count how many
please.
we have left, because I can't remember.
It was 13
count.
minus 2 is 11. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just give half to Zaga then. Oh, well, actually, no, I won't. I'll give 5 to Zaga and I'll keep 6.
Zaga will eat them all at once.
Nice.
Incredible. That's why I'm keeping.
Thanks, Faywin. That mushroom was awesome.
It's pretty nice.
I feel so calm and relaxed and chilled.
Does Zaga have hair?
Does what?
Does
Does
Zaga have hair?
I thought that's what you said. I
On
was
his
like,
lip-
what? Does Zaga have
On his
hair?
little head?
I don't know. Does Zaga have hair? I didn't think so, but
No
He's
hair.
actually got luscious golden locks. Just no one's ever commented on it before.
Yeah.
A pubic
We've
thatch.
never... He's got a big old bush for him. Sticks out.
I was going to ruffle his hair, but I don't think I will now.
So as two of you go to the mouth of the cave to look out, what would the rest of you like to do? The Myconid Sovereign, as you kind of move to, you guys go into natural. Okay, shit's happening. This is getting more and more normal for you now. Thistle creeps back inside the cave, and as you kind of push past, the Sovereign, the Myconid Sovereign turns to you, flanked by a few of his circle. And just and asks out, what would you like us to do?
Have you guys got any fighters? You might need some assistance.
Fighting is not something we engage in a lot, but we will defend ourselves if needs be.
In that case, is there a back exit to this cave that you can take?
There is not.
Well, shit. Guard the entrance. And I charge forwards to catch up with the others.
I also move forward.
Nice. So those two at the front, give me perception checks, please.
That is 23.
23. Let me check.
And 21 for me.
21 and 23 was that?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. You are at the mouth of the cave. You see almost exactly what you'd seen before. There is, and you know you're looking for a plant, right? So as you look out, you are sure that you do not see any humanoid figures. Like the landscape as it is, checking, you know the way you knew where you were kind of waiting for. You don't see any of the vines coming back, so you're like, okay, clear of vines, they're not there. Can't see any twig people, they're not around. As you look out, you just see the few mounds that were there before, and on the bush line on the outside, a load of trees and shrubs. You can't be sure that they were all there before or not all there before. Like you didn't make any detailed map of every tree. So as you're looking out, you're like, fuck. You can't see an obvious threat as you appearing out, but you can definitely see that there aren't stood there any of the blights that you've seen before or any of the humanoids. That if there's something out there, it's fucking well hidden, but the vine above definitely isn't hasn't like reanimated. You're not worried about getting out of the cave at least.
Lay a trap.
I mean, what are we trapping for? Because I can't see anything.
Do we have any traps?
I mean, I could be Zaga could be a distraction.
Hey!
Definitely.
I don't want to use the term bait, but
I'll do it in exchange for one thing.
No diamond mushroom for you.
I was going to say a weasel.
Oh, a weasel, even better.
oh, that's probably not happening.
I've just ignored Zaga. That wasn't me just not replying. Baywin's just completely disregarded everything he said.
Okay, so at the front we had Vaughn and Corin, and then you're going to have to single tap behind. So what would if you got Zaga and Corin as the two at the front, who's the 1-1-1 behind?
Where's Von and Corin?
Sorry, that's what I put Vaughn and Corin down. I meant that. I said the wrong thing. Who's behind? After Faywin Zaga. Which?
I'm behind Arta.
Okay.
Because
I'm
he's
behind Zaga.
Okay, so Faye went last out of the cave.
I'm in the middle somehow.
Yeah.
Faywin sweeps Zaga's feet from underneath him.
I roll him up into a ball and just fucking volley him into the middle of the forest.
Nice. So yeah, as you are out and on the edge of the cave, as you sit here, yeah, you can't see. You can see the tree line that we ran around before. I've got the map. I'll just put the map up. Yeah, exactly as it was before. You've got the tree line as it was, and but you can't, like, say, as you're looking at it, you'll be like, how many of these trees and shrubs and fucking hell, like, they were all here before. I'm sure they were all here before, but were they all here before? I don't know now. You're trying to get your head into, like, we're fighting a plant. How the fuck do you see a plant in a forest? Is where you got to. But yeah,
like I can't say the word for the trees here.
Can we ask Thistle?
You can. He's right near you. Yeah.
Well, they said there's a threat for plants, but how are we supposed to determine what is just a plant and what is a threat?
Well, someone's going to have to wake the plants up.
You mean bait?
Yes.
And I look at Zaga.
Why is it always got to be me?
Would it work if I were to just fire an arrow, or does it have to be a creature? And I look at Zaga again.
I start walking forward.
Cool. How are you walking forward?
1 foot in front of the other.
You knew that was
And you're dead. I think it's
Do you mean am I being stealthy?
I mean, are you being stealthy? Yeah.
No.
Okay, so you just walk
Because
out.
I'm trying
So,
to. I am kind of baiting them
where do you want to walk out to?
out. I guess I'll head for that big mound.
Herb, the air over top cams pulsating.
Pulsing.
It's adding to the drama, Mick.
Stop pulsing, you piece of shit. Cool. So towards the mount, what's your movement? You get right up to
25.
25. Cool. Yeah, you get right up to the mound. As you watch here, I'm assuming you guys are watching now. That leaves a bit of space for Arta to squeeze in. So you've got Zaga and Faywin to go. As you are creeping out towards the mound, and can you and Von give me perception checks? Arta, you wouldn't quite have been there in time to see anything moving.
Me.
Mm-hmm. Both of you, because you're moving as well.
That's a 10.
A 10. You see
Yes.
nothing.
It's a 13.
13. A bit better, and you're a bit closer. As you walk out, you get towards that mound, and as you're getting towards that mound, you're like, is that mound moving? And as you think about it, you the mound itself starts to wiggle and rise up across this mound with this set of vines and bits that just kind of morph them way into this huge plant. It's a ball of vines and leaves, and it stinks of just like dead leaves and rot.
How huge?
As it is. Can everyone roll initiative?
You said huge. Is it giant?
It's not giant, unfortunately.
Oh!
No. It's gargantuan. It's very close to being giant, but not quite.
I mean, that sounds like giant.
It's not giant though, is it? It's not giant.
Semantics are very important.
They're very important when I need to.
I got 11.
I got 14.
7.
I was also a 7.
19.
You guys, I was gonna say you guys rolled low. 19 for Arta. Was that 2 on 7?
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
You want to go? Dex goes first, or do you want to decide who goes first?
I'm assuming Faywin goes first. I've got 16 dex.
It's technically, if you roll the same, it's up to you to decide. If you have a play that means one of you goes, or you just go Dex highest, it's up to you.
I'm
not
happy
fast.
to go dex highest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 18.
And that's why most people do it, because it's easier. And then Von, where were you?
I got 11.
The same as Corin.
No, I got.
I got 14.
Oh, 14, sorry. Right.
What did Arta get?
19.
19, baby.
Does anybody have anything that would Stop them being surprised.
Me, I've got really big eyes.
No.
That's not
I'm
really going to do it.
Surprised, so I don't know if that helps.
No, you don't. Okay, cool. So
I'm not out of the cave yet, so I don't know that I even see this, which would stop me being surprised.
I mean, I'm practically shitting myself right now.
You are fully surprised.
Corin's fucked.
Yeah, as he goes round. Yes. Well, yeah, technically. Well, you didn't see it. You also didn't see it, so it's going to have a go first before it goes on. It's just life, unfortunately. Nice. So this thing, as it rises up, as you're watching, trying to work out again. This is a plant, not humanoid, but it ends up with what seems to be a huge bulk from your distance as well, Corin. You see this huge bulking belly, like big fat sumo wrestler style belly, these little stout legs and these long arms, and as one of the arms comes around, a vine shoots out towards you. It is going to attempt to vine lash you. What dice do I want to roll today? I'm going to roll the green one because it's a plant. That is a quick maths 23 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Yep. So yeah, this from this range, just vine just wraps out, almost like multiple. One comes to the body as the arm gets the mane, and it sucks onto your you feel it gripping as you take 11 points of damage.
Well, seeing as nobody shared goodberries with me, I'm down.
You're down. That's not good. Because it can also pull you towards it and then use its second action to swallow you.
I've been pulled! I'll get me caught.
No, it's not really intense. Can you... Oh, you're down, so you fail this... Yeah, you fail the check. You see, as you guys walk... and Arta, you catch as he shouts out. The two inside the cave, you don't see anything. As Corin gets... This mound just grows. A vine whips out. As Corin shouts, he falls unconscious and gets swallowed by this thing. Corin is off the board inside the belly of this beast. That went just about as badly as it could have gone. Oh, let me go over here. That is its go. Arta, round to you.
This is where I save all my death throws and I'll attack from the inside.
Yeah. Well,
oh, sweet. Because he's inside, I'm not going to be able to.
So,
but if I attack the creature, then
yeah, give me a your choice: perception, nature, investigation. Not perception, really. Investigation, nature, potentially history.
Can we go history? Because I rolled intelligence.
Yeah.
My intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
12. Oof. You I don't know a huge amount, but what you remember from your time on the road is that things like plants that swallow things, and you've seen smaller, you've never seen anything this big, this is ridiculous, but things like Venus flytraps or slightly larger plants that eat rodents, that if they eat them, they don't eat them straight away, right? That there's usually some sort of acid sac within there that enables them to digest the food over a period of time. So if he's gone inside, he's probably not dead straight away, and there should be a way to get him out if you were to aim for his sack. I was about to say that. I thought it, so I've got to say it. If you aim for his sack, then there's that you may be able to force this. So rather than just attacking the beast till it's dead, there may be a way to go straight for the sack and get Corin out.
So I don't know where the sack is, though.
As you're looking at this, trying to work out, you got a pretty good idea that the mass in the middle is where the sack is.
Okay, I'm going to charge in, cast Inflict Wounds on the sack.
Nice.
I should have enough movement.
Yeah, easily. It's up on the hill. Is that a save?
No, it's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
Shockingly.
Nice. So the sack has slightly higher... This is making me laugh. I just got to stop giggling. Has slightly higher AC than the standard creature.
That's an 18.
18 hits. Nice.
Yes. Don't worry, I've got you, Corin. It's not like you're trying to play
Wound
as a new
that
character.
sack.
Yeah.
Is that a 1 or a 7? Oh, it's a 1. Why you got to do this to me? That's 16 points of necrotic damage.
16 points of necrotic damage.
I'm very low on spell slots.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing when you were using more up last time. Nice. I was just checking it wasn't.
It looked cool.
Immune
It's got a gangrenous snap.
Nice. Yeah, and you see as you hit the was it inflict wounds you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the so you see almost like the shape of Corin wriggling around inside this very Ace Ventura trying to force himself out of a thing.
Does he do that if he's down though?
He's still because he's wriggling around inside the beast.
I'm unconscious, am I not?
No, sorry. As it's moving you, you're like weight inside of its sack, like a ball inside of a sack.
Mental image.
Yeah, it's going to use.
You've got away with words, Herb.
I know. I'm a wordsmith. I'm a poet. It's going to use its reaction to, on taking damage to its sack, to release some of the poison and acid within its stomach, which would mean damage roll to Corin, but Corin is already down, so that is one failed death save against you, Corin.
I've got a question.
Yep.
No, it's fine. It's hurting Corin, not me. So.
Yeah, it's not spraying it out within, and he's essentially you wouldn't know that you've done that to him either. Only Corin would feel that, but Corin is unconscious.
Just as a kind of question regarding that.
Yep.
Can you do a reaction to a reaction or not? Is it like ego trap cards where if it's counter trap you can't do it anymore?
No, you can't do a reaction to if your reaction. It depends what your reaction is. This wasn't an opportunity
attack. If he had damaged
reaction.
me with a reaction, could I have used my reaction?
Yeah, because the reaction says if you get damaged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use your reaction. It all depends on what your reaction is. So like this creature's reaction is when it takes damage on. When it takes any damage, but that means its reaction's gone now. So essentially, it's used a reaction to do that instead, which means if you wanted to move away, it doesn't have its reaction to opportunity attack.
Yeah, but I don't know that. So I'm
I know. It's just for schematics.
For context sake, for future reference.
Yes.
When we live through this
Up next is Corin. So if you could roll a death save throw, please, and send me the result. And then Von, you're up.
Okay, so I guess I don't know to attack the sack as well, or would I just
You could assume that Arta ran out shouting attack the sack.
Attack the sack.
If one of you finds information, I'm assuming you would want to pass it out to each other rather than
Okay.
Unless you specifically say, I do not share that information with anybody, we'll say that you guys
I'm a bit disgusted by saying sack out loud, so I kind of
Could you please shout it for us, Art?
No.
Arthur knows all about sacks.
I am going to. Okay, yeah, I go to starting form. Archer again. And then I'm going to use the bonus action with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm attacking the sack, obviously.
Attack the sack. Don't
That's
attack the sack.
13.
13 does not hit the sack.
Then I'm going to question. If I was to do a frostbite on the sack, does that affect the whole thing's attack?
Like
if he doesn't save,
then
you still get
it's still part of his body. Yeah. So attacking it is it's just a higher AC, so it still has HP that you're hitting. You're still attacking it in general, but because you're saying you want to go for specifically that thing, it just adds the AC bonus. It's a targeted attack essentially.
Okay.
It's not really intense enough. Someone's about to die.
So first of all, I'm gonna try this turn. I'm gonna try a guiding bolt on the sack instead.
Nice.
But yeah, that's worth noting for frostbite afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're still hitting the beast. There is two different HPs for the sack and for the for the beast itself. Don't laugh when I say it. I've just got normal.
That's a 17.
17 hits.
That's on the floor. What was that?
Nat 20, I hear. Sounded like a nat 20. I heard it in the background.
That's damage dice he's rolling. These would hit.
That's 16 radiant damage.
16. Nice. To the sack.
To the sack.
The sack is looking bloodied. That was guiding bolt, right?
Creature...
Yes.
So that gets the next person.
So next person has advantage on the sack.
Is this creature capable of? Fuck's sake! Is this creature capable of calling out in pain, like, "Oh God, my sack"?
It is not. Unfortunately, it has no languages. It's a plant, a giant plant. Due to
a giant plant,
a gargantuan plant. Sorry. Shut up, dead man! You're not speaking. Dead man, don't speak. Get eaten by my sack. Because of the surprise round, it's actually the mound's turn.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to move out of the way so other people could get out of the cave as well.
Where would you like to go?
Move slightly to the side.
Okay.
Just so people could get out.
You've got, they would have got space to get out there. Cool. So with its go, it has someone inside it already. It needs to roll a recharge. Oh, go me. Oh. I'm doing it. He's going to Vine Lash towards Arta, who is just blackened his sack. That is... that's a nat 1. That's a 9 to hit, which I'm assuming doesn't hit.
That is... Wait, it gets this... Wait, I didn't know with nat 1s you add the thing to it.
I suppose it's critical fail, isn't it? No. Oh, shit, yeah, it's not an ability check. Yeah, you're right. It's just a fail.
No, it's fine. Like, it still was a significant miss. It's just for
it's
if I misunderstood something.
No. Sorry. No, I forgot. It's not. It wasn't an ability check. It's going to use its second attack because it missed its first one. That's a 16.
Meets it, beats it.
You are lashed. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, nice. And it is holding you towards it. Are you technically grappled? No, you're not technically grappled. You've been wrapped, and it just tried to drag you close to it. Wrath of the Storm is a save?
Yes. Dex save.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't feel very dexy. That is a 9.
That is a miss. And we're going to channel Divinity, so it's going to take 16 lightning damage.
16 lightning damage, nice. As Von, you step to the side, you see the first vine whip out and miss, and the second vine then hits Arta. As he takes the piercing damage, you just see this lightning bolt into the body of this beast. With a reaction, you can't target you wouldn't be able to target just the sack, but yeah, you do some damage.
So it now has a necrotic, radiant, electrified sack.
Yeah, it does. And you're just having a little nap within it. Cool. That is its go. The mic, as you are up Faywin and Zaga after, as you guys are going to move, the Myconid Sovereign is, they're kind of at the front of the cave waiting to, I suppose, run out when it's time to run out and leave. He looks to you both. And Von, you're still close enough to hear this as well. He says that his connection to Corin has been lost. As in, he's not. He knows that he's unconscious, not dead, unconscious. So he gives you the warning that inside, that he had a connection with you all. His connection with Corin has been lost. As Faywin, you are up.
I scream a little bit inside, which the mushroom man would have heard inside my head, and then I run outside. I grab an arrow of fire, and I'm fucking ready to save Little Boots Corin.
So you have the choice.
Me in the back of the head.
Pierces this sack.
I did. Do you know what I did read as well with the half cover? So if you're shooting through an enemy with the half cover, it adds. You can get around this, is fine. But say you were shooting dead on, and you were like, I'll take the shot at the thing, but it's going to be a +2 to AC because Zag is in the way. If you hit within that +2, then you actually hit Arta instead. I was like, what? That's a fucked up rule. I was like, yeah, that's a rule that people play. I was like, oh, I might steal that one. That's nice. A little bit of a super low chance, but you could shoot your friend in the back head. But no, on this one you have a clear shot. You can fire away. Do you want to aim at the sack, or are you aiming for the beast itself?
I'll go for the sack, please.
Okay, nice.
At 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hit it?
That hits.
You got an advantage on it as well.
And you had advantage on it, so you could roll for the nat 20.
Okay, so 9. 1d6. Wait. So I've got advantage on the damage as well.
No,
just you roll an attack again. Yeah, you hit. You're using the advantage just to see if you get the natural 20, so you can double the damage. If you don't, then it's fine. You still hit.
What do I do?
Just do the attack as normal.
Again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you rolled the second one and you got a 9, didn't you?
Oh!
No, the 9 was a.
I fucking did it. I got a 20 plus 8 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
now
roll
22
any
damage.
dice you roll for damage, you double. So that's
Oh my God.
that's the attack and the additional fire damage. You
Okay, so
double.
I got 11, so 22 damage.
22 damage.
Wait, was 11 including
Wait,
the fire
It
damage?
was 18
Yeah.
piercing and 4 fire.
Yeah, 22. Nice.
Yeah. I got 9 damage, then 2 fire.
Nice. That's enough. You fire this arrow straight in, and you guys haven't seen a fire arrow before. As it leaves your, and you haven't actually fired one yet. As it leaves your thing, as your finger releases, as that red feather kind of just clips the edge of your the bow mast staff. I don't know what the fucking front bit of the bow's called. It like almost like a match ignites as it. Almost backwards down the arrow lights up, and as it hits, you just see this fire explode around from the inside of this beast as the sack pierces, and then you hear what as it just pukes Corin out onto the floor. An unconscious Corin is down and on the floor outside of a sack.
That's the power of friendship.
I quickly.
Yeah.
And are we still in initiative?
You're still in initiative. The beast isn't dead,
right,
just the sack was pierced. Giggity. Faywin, so it's still your go, and Zag is up next. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay.
Maybe move sideways a little bit by that beautiful tulip.
Lovely. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Zagger, you're up.
It comes alive and eats you.
Dagger is going to exit the cave.
Mm-hmm.
How much more movement do I have?
That's 20. No, it's 15.
That's
sorry.
20.
That's 15.
No, bloody hell.
That's 15. That's 15.
Okay. I want to be around 25 to 30 foot from the beast.
What? What's the movement advantage? Oh, you are 25 from it now.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yep.
I cast Bane on it.
Oh, nice.
Charisma saving throw.
That's not that charismatic. Oh my god, that's a 4.
Yeah, that fails. So from now on, when you make an attack roll or
Saving throw.
or a saving throw, you roll a d4 and subtract that number for the next minute.
Yep, my minute's around. Okay. I've got number, haven't I? Right. Keep me true on that one in case I forget. I don't like Bane. Bane's another one that Mad Hatter's used before me and fucked me up. Good move. Anything else?
I will move round to the other side of that tulip. If I can.
You can. How much was your full movement? 35?
30.
You can get behind Fabian.
I'll be in front of Faywin.
You can go in front of Fabian.
Because I'm little, she can shoot over me.
Nice. Back round to the top. Arta.
How's it looking?
It's still looking pretty strong. You can see, as close as you are, you can see that whilst the sack was like essentially exploded, it's gone. You can see the formation of one starting to come back in again.
Okay, is Corin still alive?
Corin is unconscious, and from where you're looking, it still seems to be alive.
Healing word.
Nice.
You're not dying on my watch. That is 6 points of healing.
Nice. Corin, you are.
I've only just noticed there's a Bane ring.
Yeah. I've got millions of these fuckers. The hardest job I have is actually.
If only it was a mask.
We saw that for the dog. Yeah, look at them.
That was exactly the line I was going to
What the hell?
There's millions of them. So the hardest job I have is finding the one that has the right fucking thing on it. I should
Those
just
are
use
cool.
blank. They're pretty cool. And they're made of
I
like.
mean, they've always been cool, but it's cool there's so many.
Yeah. They're like
But
made
also
of.
disconcerting.
Oh no! I've given away my secrets.
Right, that was my bonus action. So
Yep.
we have two options here. I could try and hit him, but I'm not very good at hitting things. Or I could toll the dead. Do I think he's wise?
He's a plant.
I don't think he's wise. But then again, the Myconids were wise.
Yeah, true.
And they're also, well, they're not plants, they're fungus, which is completely different to plants, believe it or not. There's a whole very complicated tree of life situation.
My brother studies fungus for a living.
The fungi.
There you go. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throw. That is a natural 20.
That is a save.
Yeah. It's annoying I use that.
Oh, minus the. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
success, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that mound.
Yep.
We're not going to be. Are we going to be able to flank it at any point?
Possibly. I will tell you this because I don't want you to be surprised by it. This creature is immune to being flanked.
Okay, well,
because it is it doesn't have a face, so it can shoot its vines from all over the place. So yeah, there's no.
I'm still going to flank it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go round as far around the side, just to make sure I don't get shot with an
Sure,
arrow.
I mean that's
I've
a good.
just
Yeah.
seen,
You've seen a fire.
I've just seen lots of fire come out of everywhere. I want to make sure I'm hidden behind the creature.
No, that sounds good. Nice. And then attack.
I've done my attack. That was the.
Oh yeah, it was the fucking.
Yeah. No, I'm done. I just wanted to use some movement.
Corin, you are up with 6 HP.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the floor, so you need to stand up, which is half your movement.
Yeah. Am I technically next to it?
Technically,
Then opportunity attack if I was to move away.
yeah, you will be, because you should have been spat out like 5 foot away from it.
I use a bonus action to disengage back towards the mouth of the cave.
I'm over here, Corin.
20. How far do you want to go?
How much movement I got? It's half to get up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's half. So what's your full movement? Or what's your
25, so about 10 to move.
Oh, so you're gonna get to there.
Use your action to run away as well. Dash.
Valid.
We're going to be picking up art in him.
Art is right next. No, that's not right next to him, is he? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
I'll take a shot at the creature.
Nice.
I fire and it misses. That'll be a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. Wow, wow, wow.
That's me done.
Von, you are up. Creature is after.
I am going to. I'm going to do my bonus archer action on it. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, dirty boy. Double those damage.
So I told you I heard a nat 20. I just didn't say when.
You didn't know when it was.
Do
start
I
on the
have
right
any
side.
lasting? Sorry, do I have any lasting damage from the acid?
No.
That was not a good roll though, so that's 6 damage.
Ooh.
6 radiant damage.
quaking in my boots. Nice. Still looking good.
And then I'm going to...
Moonbeam.
I could Moonbeam now that you're not in him anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sod it. Let's Moonbeam him.
Do it. Right on top of him.
Yes.
We shall track the moonbeam. That is also baned. This is moonbeam. I don't have a moonbeam, so I can find it. Nice. That is only on the start of his go, right?
Yeah, which is right now,
Which is
isn't it?
right now, yeah. So unless you're moving.
I am going to move a little bit more to the left, nearer to that tree, I think.
Towards Faerun on this way.
The other way.
The other way.
Yeah, just so we're not all grouped right together, just in case that
Smart.
matters.
Nice. It is the mound's go. What is the save?
It is a con save.
Ooh, that's quite good. Oh my god. That's a
Doesn't it
6.
also get the Bane -4 as well?
Well, minus 8 D4.
Oh, it has to do the Christmas save on the Bane as well, doesn't it?
What's it say for Bane?
Wasn't that the end of it?
Oh,
It's at the end of. I thought it was just at the end of.
Whenever a target that fails this saving, well, up to
it
3, you
failed
must
the
make.
saving.
It failed the saving throw at the beginning, so it lasts for a minute, right? I didn't think there was
Yes.
an additional save. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
just at
so
the end
whenever
of-
the target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or a saving throw, they must roll a d4 and subtract it.
Yeah, that's what I've done. So he got a grand total of 3.
Yeah, that
For the
definitely
movie, yeah.
hits.
I got moonbeamed.
That is 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant damage. Still looking fantastic. Cool. So it is its go. It is going to Vine Lash Arta. Come on, green dice. Don't let me down. Okay, I rolled a natural 1 again. This dice is going in the bin.
That's a miss. Just to
That
clarify.
is a miss.
With the Bane, is that a negative number and it hits itself?
No. Don't get cheeky, boy. Don't get cheeky, boy. All right.
It doesn't
he's
have any
gone.
eyes. It thought it was attacking Arta, but instead it was
It
attacking.
smacks
so
itself.
nice.
It's in its own sack.
Its sack has regrown, but unfortunately, wait, we don't realize that's what small creatures. Hang on. Up to 2 medium creatures within 30 feet of him. Oh, 10, 15. Can Corin and Arta make strength saving throws, please?
Bloody hell.
Well, we didn't get to see the full impetus of this before because
It's
Corin
Piss.
said
7.
4.
you both fail as this thing whips out towards you and misses with its first attack, and then just almost like squats into the ground, and vines just shoot out, grab both of you round your ankles and suck you in into its belly. It has a 30-foot reach on that. That's mental.
I've been sucked up again.
You take 7 points of poison damage as you are both swallowed whole by this beast.
No, well, that's me down again.
Question.
Yep.
Is it an attack?
There is an attack, yes.
Wrath of the Storm.
Nice. Question. Wrath of the Storm. Yeah, technically this would be damage against the sack. You're
When a
damaging the
creature
sack
within
from the
5
inside.
foot that you can see hits you with an attack.
Yeah. So it's my thing was more it's swallowed you into its frothy sack again. So this Wrath of the Storm will be against the sack's HP.
Yeah, whatever. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not
Isn't
going
the
to do
sack-
lightning because we're inside it, but I'll do thunder.
Isn't the sack like not here anymore?
Yeah, it regrew
Probably
on the
right.
beginning of its go.
Oh, you can grow a new sack.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It can grow a new sack. It's wild.
Like a
Dex
starfish.
saving throw, please.
Yeah, the beginning of it. Saving throw. Which one?
Dex.
Dex. Ooh, that's not going to be good. That's a 4.
Excellent. Okay, I don't have any more Channel Divinity, so I'm going to have to roll for it.
A lot of these dice are going in the bin.
Where does my other D8? I should have 2 D8. There it is. That's 8 points of thunder damage.
8 points of thunder damage. So as you see 2 of your compadres, and as Corian's trying to get away, just dragged back into the belly of this beast, you then see from inside as the vines are kind of like, this thing is just a moving beast of vines and leaves and dead, decaying like moss and shit. You just see the lightning flash like a little firework inside the sack. Did you say you were down as well, Corian? I was about to say, I don't think it's not an AoE, is it? Arta?
No.
No.
Well,
so it doesn't.
no. It's not an AoE, it just kind of...
Just attacks it. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But Corian, did you say you're down?
Yeah, I am down again, yes.
Corian is down again. That is... You, Rafa, stormed it. Fuck, he's gonna... Oof. Yeah, it's going to use its reaction to try and quell you with some poison. You both take... Arta, you take 2 points of poison damage, and Corian, you take 1 failed death save. Faywin, you are up. As you are up, you look back, and this towering Myconid is like not quite BFG style because he's not a giant, but it's like pushing his head out a little bit of the cave and kind of
He's doing a neighbourhood watch.
Yeah, peeks through and just says,
Oh, I love him.
he's gone again.
I look back and say, yeah, I can see. We need help. And then I roll a 9 to hit. I don't think it's going to hit.
No, you're not. Roll. Still sunny for them. If you are asking them for help, you can roll a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah. Why bloody not? Oh, it's a 5. Brilliant.
He's like, it's a little bit sunny outside. I'm going to get burned. Cool. So that was your... Do you want a bonus action or move?
No.
Zaga, you are up then. Arta up next.
Fuck's sake.
I know.
If you've got anything that can make it move, it'd be very good right now.
I don't want to make it move, but I don't want to.
No, that would be good.
His,
Make it
potion
move.
of fire breath.
Moonbeam. Oh, the fire breath's coming out. Yeesh.
Begrudgingly.
Nice.
Roast me!
Yeah, Zaga is going to drink his potion.
Mm-hmm. That's bonus action to drink the potion.
Yep. And is going to use one of the 3 fire attack breath things he has
Nice.
on... Oh, it's going to have to be the sack, isn't it?
On
the sack.
Yeah, you can...
Toasted sack.
The sack has to make a dex saving throw.
If it's saving throws, it has to be against the beast. So if you're if you're attacking at it because it's an AC, you can attack the sack. If you're going for a saving throw, it's gonna unless you're inside, it's gonna have to be the beast you would go for with it.
Okay, fine. I'll attack the beast. I'm within 30 foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
So the beast has to make a dex saving throw. Is it still baned until the end of my turn, or is a minute over, or
Read the rules on Bane. It says for a minute. It just says for a minute, right?
a minute?
So it
Yeah.
would be at the start of your turn that it disappears.
So it's not baned. Okay.
It's not baned.
It still needs to make a dex.
Yeah, because
save.
it will finish in time for you to Bane again. Dex save. That is fucking hell, man. That is a 5. I've rolled real bad.
That is a fail. Hang on, I got to roll 4 d6s.
I'm just going to warm my dice up. That was another nat 1. I've rolled 4 nat 1s in this fight.
Good.
I'm still
That
currently
is 16 fire damage.
16?
Yes.
Oof.
Is this thing vulnerable to fire? Does it look like it's vulnerable when I breathe fire on it?
Doesn't look to be vulnerable. It definitely hurts. It's definitely not resistant to it, but it's not vulnerable, unfortunately. It's a bit.
Okay.
It's like a lot of smoke comes off it. It's like wet wood when you try and burn it. It's a real pain in the ass.
I yell, "I'm a fucking dragon!" and then I back up 10 feet.
Nice. Back up behind Faywin.
Just
into
back
the
up
cave.
10 feet further away from the beast. Because if it whips out lashes again, I want to be hopefully
It's like
out of range.
In the cave is your 10 foot really.
Yeah, that's
Sure,
fine.
stand behind Faywin. Okay, nice. Cool. Zaga, you are done. Arta, you are up. You are inside the belly, the sack of the beast.
Can I attack from two questions?
Can I attack the sack?
Can I attack from inside the sack?
Yes.
You have to do a con save.
Oh yes. You're inside the
Hence the
moonbeam.
reason why I wanted to be able to move
You're
move the
in
beast
the
away from where it
moonbeam.
is.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Moonbeam.
Oh, do we all have to do a contact?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, does this mean?
Well, you don't do a con save. You
Yeah.
fail a con save.
God, thank God for that.
Is one gonna kill you?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I might die here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to die here. That's an 8.
That's a 10 for me.
It's on your turn, so
Oh.
I guess. Well, are you down anyway?
I'm down anyway.
You're down, so you automatically fail. So you're on.
Oh, I'm always on the fail. Okay.
But it doesn't hit him until his turn.
Yeah. So it's Arta's turn.
I got an 8.
So what's the moonbeam damage?
Yeah. That is
Moonbeam. And we
that
never
is
saw it again.
7 radiant damage.
Okay, I'm
Should be good 7, shouldn't you?
almost. I can't see him. I was going to cast Hellish Rebuke on you.
I mean, you can cast him where you think my general direction is, and it will just hit the thing that you're inside, right?
That's quite funny.
I don't think it works like that.
Cool. So it's you can attack from inside the sack.
Fuck.
Good roll.
No, I
I'm
haven't
assuming you're
rolled
attacking.
anything. I'm trying to think about what to do because
Oh.
I have. I am very close to death. Corin is also dead. Now, what would Arta do? He'd probably cast Healing Word on himself.
You've done some damage to the. You can't see any like visible weakness in this sack so far, so it doesn't look like it's been hit enough that you're like maybe one big swoop and I'm getting out of this. That's not looking.
No, I'm casting. I'm using my last spell slot to heal myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 points of healing, so that's 9. Yeah, 3 plus 3. Okay, and then I'm just going to try and wail on it with my hammer.
Nice.
If I can.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep, definitely is.
Corin, I'm sorry. That's 7
can't hear
points
you.
of bludgeoning.
7.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Corin. Roll.
So that's an
your-
auto fail.
So you got one auto fail, and then you've got to roll a dice, and then ping me the result. Von, you are up. How long does Moonbeam laugh for? Last.
Concentration.
1 minute.
Oh, okay. So it's 1 minute from when you.
Yeah, so there's what?
so it's
7.
just finished. It's just finished. Well, it's your go now, right? So it's just finished.
No, because there's 7. Is it? Are the Myconians just one thing, or?
What do you mean?
Oh, you count in 6 seconds a turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was just doing the minutes around.
Oh, okay.
Because it tends to work out for those things like Bane as well, because it's there to keep the Bane up on the go that goes round.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easier to track that one.
Yeah, it's way easier to track than actually putting seconds in.
All right. Okay.
Which means sometimes
So
it'll
it's never.
work
So it's never going to hit twice then.
out. No. Well, only if it moves, right? So Moonbeam is about the placement of it to get it, because it does it at the start of the turn, or if it leaves its area,
No, it's if it moves into it.
or if it moves
So-
into it.
Yeah, so it can't hit twice in the same turn. Okay. Right. What am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
am I going to do?
You get in the sack.
Yes, what have I got to hit it with? Well, I'm going to do the starry form attack on it, I guess. On the sack.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 6, so that's definitely not
Does
hitting.
not hit. It's funny that the sack started as a joke and it's going to be end. Like, it's a real fucking annoying mechanic.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I'm guessing like the sack damage just takes off the normal health as well. Like the exact same amount.
Sack damage.
Do you roll a perception? You've been firing at it long enough.
That is a 18.
18. As you're looking at it now, for the amount that you've put into the different things, it doesn't look like attacking the sack takes damage off the top. It looks like the sack is an individual
Fantastic.
regrowable sack. Anything else to do?
Yeah, I've got a normal attack as well. So well, I know that 2 of them are in the sack now, so still got to try and attack the sack to get them out. Oh, fuck it. Guiding bolt on the sack. That is a 16.
16 hits on the sack, yep. Nice, that'll give people advantage on the next attack against it as well.
That's 18 radiant damage.
Woo! That's nice. Okay, it's looking not super messed up, but you're starting to see the wear and tear in this thing now, in the sack. Giggly. As it is its go, it has 2 in its belly already. So it is going to lashing vine out towards the 2 it can see. Faywin, you first. That is a 16.
Yep.
Hits. So that is 8 points of damage, and it's going to drag 20, 25. Nice. It's going to drag you up there. And then Von, it's going to whip out towards you. Oh, that's bad. That's a 11.
Misses.
Misses. You managed to miss off the vine attack. As these 2 vines go out, and he just, as soon as he gets round, Fairwin, you just get you moved. You get no chance to stop anything. It's just almost like suckers, like octopus suckers on this thing. Super strong as it drags you towards it.
Am I in its belly?
No.
In its sack?
No. You're not. You're not. It needs to recharge anyway. You're not.
No, if it's already got
grappled
someone
either.
in, you can't go in.
Yeah. It can hold 2. Well, it can hold 2 people. It's not got space for that. It has recharged on one of its abilities as well, which is good. That's its go. It's not going to move. Who is there? Okay. It's gonna have this one actually. The sovereign is going to step a lot, almost over and around you, Zaga. Just trying to keep itself in the cusp of the thing to check what is going on. But it doesn't have anything of too much danger. With this piece now, as Faywin, you at that sort of, when you get into that sort of distance, you're starting to lose the connection with the thing. This Myconid is just keeping an eye now on what's going on, but he hasn't got anything of range to help as you are up, Faywin.
So am I held by this little fella? Or
No,
can I
you're
move
not
back
grappled. So once it vine whips and pulls you in, it essentially let go. You know, because you've seen that it doesn't need to have you grappled or be within that foot to like it can engulf you from a decent range because you saw Corin get literally dragged and swallowed in one fell swoop. So it doesn't grapple you; it just pulls you in to keep you close to, if it needs to, swallow people within. Another
So I want to run backwards and then long by 13 to hit.
Did it use? Ooh, that's potentially smart.
Am I smart? Is that what you just said?
Well, is it gonna? You're gonna run back
Yeah.
out of
opportunity,
its.
isn't
Yeah, so it's gonna use its reaction to attack of opportunity,
Oh, for
which means.
fuck.
But it means it can't use its reaction to boil the people in its sack.
Fine. No, it was all part of the plan.
I rolled a 21.
Mm.
So as you run, you take 10 points of damage. As it whips.
Does Hector have to take damage as well?
Hector's
You
not
want
on the
to watch your
battlefield.
mouth?
No, until Hector enters the battlefield, it doesn't. How far back did you want to go?
Just as far as I can, really. Like by the tulip again, I guess.
That's 30.
I want to scream as it's hit me
Yeah, you've taken 10 points of damage
to
there.
the mushroom men, like, we need help. Like that. And it was 13 to hit.
That hits him, doesn't hit the sack.
Okay. 7 points of piercing.
7 points of piercing. Nice.
I'd like to aim for his eyeball.
It doesn't have eyeballs.
If it has
It
eyes.
doesn't have eyeballs. It's just a mound of.
Does it have
see.
ears?
It doesn't have ears. You see what seems to be a mouth, but maybe it's just an entryway into the sack.
I'm going to shoot that anyway because I want to shoot him in a bit that would hurt.
Cool. Zaga, you are up. You're seeing now, and you're feeling because you guys have been within, and as you're closest to these myconids, you can sense the distress that these myconid are showing at being on the cusp of having to step into the sun to help here and watching you guys fight for essentially their freedom. You get the sense of that regardless.
What I was going to say is, from looking at the sack, does it look like it's close to breaking?
Roll something and tell me why you would roll it. Either perception, investigation, nature.
I'm just waiting for Arda to cast Fog Cloud from inside.
You can't. He's out of spell slots.
Oh.
Investigation. I'm investigating whether it looks like it's on the verge of breaking, and it's a 24.
24. It has 17 health points.
I'm not going to break that in one go.
But between you and Arda, it might break.
The most I'm going to do on it is like 7.
Gives a sweet 10.
If it hits.
Was the
Does it
sorry
go
was
crit?
was the advantage done on the last one from the guiding bolt?
It would have been Kinsey, wouldn't it?
It would have been Kins.
Faywin
Did she
didn't
hit?
shoot at the sack, did she?
No,
No.
at the person.
Yeah, she shot.
Yeah. What would happen with the guiding bolt? Would it be on the sack or would
Yeah.
it be on the thing?
Yeah, I've put it on the sack, so to give you advantage.
And I
on
didn't
aiming.
shoot the sack, so it would be Zach.
It's
I'm
like it's
gonna-
glowing everyone.
I'm going to move forward 10 feet, so I'm within 30 feet again.
Yep.
And then I'm going to
Still
attack
alongside you.
with my crossbow
Nice. At the sack.
at the sack.
Cool. Got advantage on it. I'll tell you the AC is 15.
It's an 18.
18 hits.
How was that?
That was an advantage, right?
That was an advantage. Oh, and that's... Wait, can I use my flourishes on a ranged attack?
You can in Baldur's Gate, I don't know if you can in this. Indeed,
It says if a weapon attack hits. That's all it says.
Yeah. As crossbow is a
Awesome.
weapon. Yeah, because otherwise it would penalise ranged. Dylan.
Yeah, I'm going to use my defensive flourish with the crossbow attack.
Mm-hmm.
What do I roll? Why does it not say what I roll? Or is it just a d6?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's my bardic inspiration, so
Oh,
just
yeah.
roll an extra d6.
Oh, that'd be nice. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so that's 13 points of crossbow
Woo!
damage. And I also get 4 extra AC until my next turn.
Nice.
Yeah, piercing damage, sorry, 13
Yep.
piercing. And I will move back 10 feet, back into the cave mouth.
Cool. You wiggle back into the cave mouth. Arta, you are up.
Arthur, you are somehow still alive. I'm just going to wail on it with my hammer because I can't do anything else.
Sweet. Go for it.
Moonbeam's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, Moonbeam's
Yes.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
That's what we'd love to see.
It is.
D8. That is 8 points of bludgeoning
8
damage.
points of bludgeon damage. As you slam in through the front of this chest, the hammer just pierces the hole and it cuts. It just like rips slow as you fall out. Soggy and wet. You both are ejected onto the ground in front of the beast.
I cough up some acid.
It was nasty.
I don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer to that.
Do I have anything else I can do? No. I'll shout out.
You've got movement, do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but attack of opportunity, I'm very low.
It has not got its reaction back from attacking Faerun.
Do I know that?
Up to you.
Arta wouldn't have been paying attention.
You were inside the sack, to be fair.
But what I will say out is, I think Corin's. We need to help Corin. And that's it. That's my go. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to kind of spend my movement coughing up gunk.
Corin's body lays lifelessly on the floor. Vaughn, you are up.
Oh shit!
No. I fucking killed him.
I moonbeamed Corin!
Why does Moonbeam have to hit?
That's a Yixamish.
I'm going to do my starty form first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it fucking hits this time. On attacking it normally, not sack or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sack's gone.
That is 17 to
17 hits.
hit. Good. Okay. And that is 10 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to cast Frostbite on it as well.
Nice. That's a
That's-
save, right?
Yeah. Con
what
save.
Con. Oh, he's got a nice con. Oh, that's cold, you jammy fuck. That was 17 on dice. Oh, and then I rolled a 5. 10.
That's not save.
Why, harder?
Is 6 points of frost damage and disadvantage on its next attack.
Woo! Damn. And it is its go now. Well, doesn't really want to eat a dead man. Disadvantage on its attack. It's going to try and catch Arta again. Unfortunately, he's not got away. Disadvantage. Oh, for you fucking. That's a 9. So the one misses at Varta. At Varta? You're a farter.
Mine farter.
Oh.
Twisted fire dart.
Is it mine? No, it's mine farter.
And seeing the sovereign appear at the cave mouth, it's going to try and catch him. That's a 19. It definitely hits. As it fires down for you, Arta. You've seen that as you dodge out of the way, you see Corin just laying lifeless there as this thing's arm raises and the second vine shoots out. Faerun and Vaughn, you're kind of bracing yourself when you realise it's going down the middle. And you see as almost over your body, Zaga, where you've gone back into the cave, this sovereign was kind of peeking out and these vines hit its chest and it just gets dry. Ooh.
Doesn't have to do a save.
10 seconds, it's large. no, it just does damage. It doesn't get dragged towards it. Nice. No, there's no save on this one. It's only if you're small. The Sovereign has entered the battlefield and taken 7 points damage. Nice. That was its 2 goes. The Sovereign is going to 5, 10, 15. You see this thing, this Sovereign react, almost knowing before you guys will have worked out what has happened to Corin. He is going to kneel down, and the 2 Elps and Zaga, you won't see this for the size of the beast, almost cradles around your body. Arthur, you get a good view of this. You see the chest just slightly open up on the Sovereign as a light beams through, and these a bit like the much smaller bit, like the dandelion feathers, just like heavily fall out of his chest onto Corin's body, and then as they kind of land, they kind of a bit like a snowflake hit a window, like splats and start to disappear. You see a few of these fall out as he looks up, and as you look back for a second, Corin, you come back to consciousness, we'll say.
Do I have HP?
You do have HP, but I don't know what HP you have. Let's roll a dice for it. You have 11 points of HP. As you come to consciousness, these things hitting your face, you animate. You don't. What's the way of describing it? You feel your body, but yeah, you don't feel like there's something slightly off with the way that you like take the breath in. Something feels weird. You don't feel like you've been necessarily like brought. It's not a healing potion or something. You've come back and then you immediately notice some bits there, and the Myconid is over your body here, as you just hear him say, "You're one of us now." As you are up with 11 points. It is going to stay there because it can do some cool shit when it's close. And Faywin, you are up.
I think I'll just attack it with me bow.
Yep.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
8 piercing.
8 piercing. Nice. It is bloodied.
Good.
Obviously, it's not because it's a mound, but yes, it is bloodied. It's and you will have seen this way. You've hit it. There's no one in the sack, but you can see that sack is starting to form again within its belly. As a Saga, you are up.
Can I shout to tell people the sack is reforming?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I will move to within 30 feet again.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to move to the side a bit because
you will need to get clear line of sight?
Okay, how much movement have I used?
15.
Okay, fine. I breathe fire and scream, "I'm a motherfucking dragon!" Again.
Just that fires a cone, right?
Let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure it's a cone.
Oh, I deleted the thing from my thing.
Just check, because if it is a cone, you'll get in the Myconid, Corin, and Arta as well as. Which I'm assuming you didn't want to do.
I am resistant to fire damage, but I'm also very close to death.
Yeah.
I am not resistant.
No, it's just
Is that line?
exhaling fire at a target within 30 feet of me.
Wait. Let me just check.
Did you copy and paste the wrong thing, Herb?
No, I'm just checking. No, it's Dragon's Breath. I just want to check that.
It was Potion of Fire Breath, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Which I think just copies Dragon's Breath. Yeah,
Well,
it says.
The description for Potion of Fire Breath in the inventory says after drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to. I didn't realise it was a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. It says nothing about a cone.
Potion. Oh.
Is there a symbol?
Yeah. Because I thought that potion mimicked Dragon's Breath, which is a 15-foot cone. Potion.
Wait, how can it be a 15-foot cone if it's got 30-foot range?
So maybe it is a line then. Potion of Dragon Breath.
You're like it's like when you go Kami-Kami-Ya or whatever the thing from Dragon Ball. Naruto? I don't know which one it's from.
That's Dragon Ball.
Potion of fire breath. Potion. You can very chance to excel it. Exhale fire at a target in the air. Target must make a dex save or take 40 damage. Yeah, it doesn't say. Or if it doesn't say.
So that's what I was operating under. Unless there's a potion of dragon's breath.
No. So the a lot of the potions mimic the spells. So I assumed it just mimicked dragon's breath, which I know is a cone because the dragon's breath attack is always a cone. But no, yeah, it seems like you get 3 like almost fireballs. Like
awesome.
So
yeah, I'm a motherfucking dragon.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you managed to find the clean line of sight and fire a fireball at it.
Dex saving throw, please.
Oh, motherfucker. And I did reading and now I've got to roll a dice. Dex save. That's a natural 20.
Okay, so you take half damage.
It's pretty good damage.
So that's 7 points of fire.
Oof. Bad.
And I will also fire a crossbow bolt at it again, seeing as that was a bonus
action. Yeah. It's pretty fucking sick.
And that is a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And I'm going to use my flourish again, which is an extra d6. So that is 9 points of piercing damage, and again I get an extra 3 AC.
Nice.
And I will move my 15 feet back up to the out of range of its fucking tentacles, because fuck that shit.
Tentacles definitely ever reach 60 foot, by the way.
You said 30 earlier.
I didn't say 30.
Not for you.
Yeah. No, 30. Oh, sorry. 30 for the engulf. Yeah, you're right. The vine itself is 60.
Okay.
It dragged you within. Yeah. Nice. Arta. You've just seen Corin spored back to life.
He lives. He lives.
The bide lived is going to die.
I do want damage. I'm gonna. Screw it. I'll toll the dead.
Nice. That's safe.
Wisdom saving throw.
Let me roll that 20 dice. Wisdom. I don't think it's going to be very good. That's a 4.
That's a fail.
It smells like a fail. Should have
7 points of necrotic damage.
7 points. Nice. Okay, this thing is taking some damage now. Chipping away. Corin.
So have I just got the same things I normally have?
Yep, yeah, you are the same. Yes. Yeah, as you feel for now, you are the same. You feel weird internally, like something's off with your innards, but you're alive as much as you can say, and there's a fight still going on.
Okay, check something. Okay, I'm not going to move. I'm going to use my bonus action of steady aim to give myself advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't specify if it's just for range. It sounds like it's just for range, but it says advantage on your next attack roll. So.
Yeah.
Because I was going to use my sword, because obviously I'm in melee.
Oh yeah. Steady. Hang on, sorry. Steady aim.
It says, as a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0 until the end of the turn.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't say anything about it.
No, it's good for crossbow, but it doesn't say it's not for steadying a swipe with the sword. Go for it with advantage.
Which is quite handy because that makes it 21.
21 hits.
And that'll be a sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Get those damage in. This is your first sneak attack.
And is lost.
13 piercing.
13 piercing. Nice. This thing is getting away. I'll see what we can. Nice. Stay where you are.
I can't move after you.
Oh yeah, you can't move. True. Von, you are up.
I'm gonna do the same as last time, I guess.
Moonbeam! Oh, wait, no.
It's a starry form, archer, attack.
Yep.
First of all,
Oh, God. I love using
that is a 23.
Definitely hits. Yeah, AC you're aiming for just this guy is 13.
And that is, why do I always forget about this? 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage, nice.
And I'll do another frostbite on it, please.
Yep.
On save.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That is a 11.
And that fails.
I shouldn't use the natural 20. When I roll a natural 20, I should put the dice away because it's done its
That's
job.
5 frost damage and disadvantage on its next attack.
Oh, that's nasty. Stay where you are?
Yes.
It is going to... Oof. It can grab 2. The Myconid is just so fucking big. I'm gonna roll a d4. One of you elves is going to attack, but I don't know which one yet. Fun. This, the beast turns towards, after you've sent that towards him, Vaughn, and whips out with a 14.
That does not hit.
Does not hit you. Dodged the... no, you dodged the thing. Does he want... I can't not do it because I've re-rolled the recharge. It's going to engulf Arta and Corin again because you are sat right next to it and you are small enough. Can you roll a strength saving throw, please, Arta and Corin? As the vine, as he crouches down, the vines wrap around.
13.
13 fails. Arta, you dead, Sanka?
I went to get the Kukan. You said he was attacking the elves.
I know, but he missed the Alps.
5.
On the strength save, you both fail. You take 3 points of
Hellish
damage. Oh, nice. And you are engulfed. Hellish Rebuke is
He's
save.
also engulfed.
Save?
Oh god, it's because it's Hellish Rebuke. It's a shit save.
Is it wisdom?
Dex save.
Dex. I rolled that one.
Oh, that's good. Because it only needed a 10 because it doesn't scale off my wisdom. It scales off my charisma because it's tieflings.
Yay! Cool. What's the damage on that bad boy?
I'm just rolling now, and then I'm going to go back and get my Libkuchen because someone interrupted me.
Well, now you can live inside the belly of the beast. It's fine.
Despite all my rage, I am still in the belly of the... Oh my god. That's 27 points of fire damage.
Holy shitballs. That's
a nice reaction.
3d10.
That is the exact amount of health points he had left. So you...
I had to save today again.
As you go down inside, as it like engulfs you in the vines, and as you're going down inside the beach, you just see... It's almost like the explosion and the little smoke comes out as the rest of this vine mound just slinks around. Corin, you get caught in the vines, and Arthur, you're just stood. As you fired it off, as you were going straight down the gullet, so as everything falls down, it's almost like curtain drop, as you're stood within this like vine mound. Corin kind of pulls himself free. But yeah, you have killed the shambling mound. Congratulations. Whoa!
Hallelujah.
Do you want to take a wee break before we come back?
We've killed it, but what cost?
At what cost? Yeah, so there's the aftermath to deal with. Pee break quick?
Yes.
Yes. Nice. All right, we'll take a
I
quick...
want to clarify is that
Yep.
when I was standing in the smouldering remains, I looked like Arnie in Terminator.
Nice, but with a cape. That's billowing.
I think I say Arnold, remember that.
With a cape, like what?
Smoke I'll be back for breakfast.
Zagger is disappointed because he feels like he could use the fire breath again, but at least one more time.
Just going to set fire to something. It lasts for an hour,
Right,
doesn't it?
It does.
Well, you never know what might happen on the way back.
Good point. He's also disappointed because he wanted to save it but had to use it.
Well, it was, yeah. It was needed. We had deaths of the aftermaths, revives potentially. Right, quick wee break, and we'll come back to deal with the aftermath.
Yes. Oh, and you had a raid, by the way.
Oh, lovely. Hello. Well, I'll deal with that and then go for a wee. We'll be back shortly.
I didn't get to use my other new prepared spells, but I will.
I know. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Well, and you get some more now. That's the level up fight, so we can do the level up post, or you can add it in now if you want, but you can do it after if you would like.
Are we expecting another fight?
Well, it all depends on how bad you roll. Well, it depends what you want to do. So,
I think we want to rest after those, don't we?
Yeah, because you can make your way back to pick up your horses, back to the Willow Glade, and then take a rest and decide where you go from there. You have your diamond mushrooms. You have made friends with the myconid. How much? Yeah, we'll go from here. We'll play a bit from here. But yeah, that's you've got what you came here to do. So it's up to you where you go from here, really.
I want to talk to the myconid.
I say, did any of us? I guess Arthur heard him say to, or was it just directly to Corin? He said, "You're one of us now."
He just said directly to Corin.
Oh, okay.
But Arthur would have seen like the like Groot style chest opening, and then just these like falling out of these heavy seeds that kind of just like hit his body, so absorbed in, and then awake he became. So yeah, and then once the kind of fight is up and over, you see the Sovereign kind of not sprints, but clambers his way back towards the cave, because it still is the daytime. He still does not like the sun. He risked his sun sensitivity to come and help you guys. So up for you guys if you are going back into the cave, I suppose.
I want to follow him into the cave because I do want to talk to him.
Nice.
Do I know our sun sensitivity?
Not as you're feeling now. You don't feel like you've got any issue with the sun, but we'll see. For now, you just are trying to, work out what is it's weird. It's like the best way I have of describing it is like, when you've got like stomach ache and you're not sure if you're gonna poo yourself or be sick or what you ate that caused, like, you're just like there's a pain, there's a thing, and I can't work out what it is that is causing the thing, but you know that there's something slightly off in your.
Did we see the seed bit, the seedy thing?
Is it what? Sorry.
Happening. Did we see the seedy thing happening to Corin? Like
only Arthur did.
Okay.
You saw the Sovereign, but because the way he came out, where you guys were stood, all you saw was him get attacked by the vine, then move towards it and kneel down. And because Corin's so small and it's so big, it just like essentially almost like it's almost like cradled him like a baby that you couldn't see Corin. But Arthur's sat right across from him, so Arthur sees like the cradling was just to maintain the seeds of the spores. Fell out and fell onto Corin.
Sorry, can I just ask, did you say before that they don't have feelings, these mushrooms? They're not feelings beings. If I give one a cuddle, then they're not gonna,
not they don't have feelings, they don't have like a sense of humour. They have feelings in that they feel for nature and for the forest, and that their job is to protect and grow and go from there. But they're not like a complex human.
So they wouldn't enjoy a cuddle.
You won't know until you try and have one.
Okay. I'd like to go in the cave, please.
Mm-hmm. So you're on the aftermath of that. The mound is back to being a ball of, or a dispelled ball of vines. No movement within it. No like innate source of power or like a heart or like a brain. It just, as it disappears, the whole thing falls apart, and you see like where the sack was just starting to regrow, where there's a little bit of like sizzle of poison as it hits the ground, but there is nothing left to be seen here that isn't just natural material. As you make your way inside the cave, as you kind of come in, the Sovereign is got his back to you as the rest of the Myconid kind of were dotted about the place, the smaller ones. As you kind of all enter, he kind of slowly walks and turns to face you. You can't; they're not talking out loud, so you get the impression that you weren't party to that conversation that he's having with those. But as he turns back to you guys, he's kind of waiting and approaching, or waiting for your conversation now.
I look at Von Van.
You said you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, I didn't tell the group that I wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, true.
I wanted to talk to him privately. I wondered if he had any little blue pill-shaped mushrooms.
Jesus.
Can you imagine? Jesus.
Oh god. Like only running
no.
the Viagra underground ring.
Definitely
no,
trying
I-
to think of what Faywin can say to avoid this conversation becoming a blue mushroom chat.
I did. Arthur did want to speak to him.
Mhm.
Like, he was going to try and do it like while the rest of the group weren't looking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So as you go in, and you, as he turns back to kind of to re-spore with you guys to get your connection back, you see after he had his moment of turn, the rest of the Myconid are off. Yeah, some of you've got like high enough passive perception. They look like they're the equivalent of a Myconid packing. They're derooting and getting up some of the plants that were in here. You can see they're trying to like unseed and unplant certain things. They're just like grabbing what looks to be just assortments of different plants and bits and kind of pulling them all together into a central location as they seem to be preparing to leave the cavern.
Well, they said they were going to retreat, didn't they? Not.
Yeah.
Like, they said they were going to leave. So am I able to find time where like no one else is near?
Yeah, I suppose I was wondering if anyone else wanted to say anything, but yeah, if you've all come
yeah.
inside,
I'll wait till after everyone's said their spiel,
Yeah.
and I'll leave it to like a final.
otherwise
final thing.
you've all walked inside, look at them, and turn around and walk out. It's like, what?
Zag didn't bother walking inside.
Okay, second inside.
I want to say to the sovereign,
Mhm.
he said I'm one of you now. What do you mean by that?
He,
Because I'm guessing I didn't realize I died.
Yes, and there's he like steps forward and kneels down to like one knee down to be very father and son to kneel down to be at your level, and says, "Yes, you suffered a fatality during the fight, and I was able to animate your corpse for a short period of time. I am not sure what impact this will have upon you leaving the circle. You may have in your days potentially 7 cycles, potentially 20 to 30 cycles, but I managed to give you another chance."
But you say if I leave the circle, I mean, if I was to stay with you, I would turn into one of you and still live, or
Unfortunately not. You have been given a second chance for a set period of time, and after that you will cease to live. I would recommend you seek help within your people to see if there is something that can be done, but I saw the opportunity to give you a second chance and took it.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I would be wary that in this condition you are not at your usual full humanoid strength. Like I say, you have one final chance, and I am not sure how long this will last, but hopefully you can use the time to find some help.
Thank you.
So, in layman's terms, the next time you go down, no death saves, you die.
Okay.
So 0 HP is end of your form, and I rolled a die. You have somewhere between 1 and 4 weeks to live.
Oh.
So you and the rest of you are there. You don't hear anything. This is just a spore to spore, mind to mind
Oh,
conversation.
creepy.
As this, my cousin's there. Anyone that is interested in the Corin condition, looking at what's going on with this, can roll a perception check. Those that don't want to, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going to
outside.
roll.
Yeah. Because you see, as Corin
I'm
goes in and
going
kind of
to
asks the question out loud, it goes from the question out loud to the kneel down to nothing being said, and this Myconid and Corin just having a kind of like face to face.
I've got a 19.
21.
Nice.
21 as well.
Cool. All three of you, as this conversation is happening and the backwards and forwards is happening, you are sure that remember I described that wave of like light that slightly shines as they go round. As you can see in the Sovereign, the kind of pulsing of this like orange or yellowish light from small parts within him on a slow pulse. You're sure there's this parts of Corin's like neck and maybe a bit of his face where there's a slight flash and a slight off, like something is not my brain again, fucking not glittery vampire like Twilight style, but similar, that like there's bits where you're seeing spores about the place you're in now, but there's something where there's bits of his skin that just maybe slightly pulse with a little bit of light under the skin, just a tiny bit here or there, which is slightly odd. You don't see it perfectly, but you're like, there's definitely something that is a mirror or close to a mirror for what you're seeing with this Myconid. As he stands up from you, Corin, and just again kind of addresses you all. Thank you again for helping us defeat whatever is happening to the forest. We will be retreating to a safer location to see out the rest of the Death Bloom. I hope that our paths cross in better times in the future.
As do I.
And thank you again for the diamond mushroom. Let's hope that it does enough to be able to protect the forest moving forward.
He kind of goes, like, kind of gives you a slight nod, a cordial little head tilt from the Sovereign as he turns back to help the rest of the guys. And you can see as well when they've got these little plants out, as they're starting to load up, there's one or two of these slightly larger adult ones, not as big as the Sovereign, where they're using them like carts, so they like have slight gaps within their body which kind of open up, and they like stuff a small like mushroom in there, and then like stuff a bud and a plant in there, almost like they're making themselves planting pots to slowly move all of these different mushrooms and fungi and moss and different things to another location. They load themselves up like a cart to move out.
Does the little one come and say goodbye to me?
If you would like the little one to come and say goodbye,
Yes, please.
the little one is just watching around. Yeah. Roll a persuasion check.
I shouldn't have to persuade him. I saved his life and cradled him like a baby.
Wow.
But no worries. No worries. I rolled a 12.
Nice. Do you know what? It senses your
Needed
sassy
a
attitude.
13.
It senses the desperation and
yeah.
runs over.
It's like, oh, she's going to cuddle me too hard. This is not going to be good. Yeah, as you like kind of catch it as it's looking around. It doesn't have a job, this little sprout, and it kind of sidles up to you.
She squeezes so hard it explodes.
You'll take 90 points of poison damage and are dead. Nice. So they go about their packing and their business, and they're going to get themselves ready and start to leave. Probably they will wait until it gets a little bit more into dusk, so they're not hitting the sun. But yeah.
So after that, having that conversation with the Sovereign, I'm going to address the group.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out I died in that thing.
What?
Yeah, and the the Myconid, brought me back with his things, but he says that I only got a certain amount of time left, and he doesn't know how long exactly, but it's not going to be too long.
And that was me thinking you were just having like a sleep where you don't breathe, like an apnea thing.
Well, for me, it was just like waking up. But I know that felt a bit funny, a bit crazy, but it was just like waking up.
Faywin would like to throw herself at Corin's, like not sobbing.
Mm-hmm.
And take his shoes.
Kind of stroke the toe of the shoe as she's crying. I'm not going to do the voice, but
Don't cry, Faye. It's fine.
there's got to be something we can do.
It's actually. I'm actually okay with it. I find some sort of peace in it. I know sometime soon I will see my sister again, and that brings me enormous comfort. At this point, I remove the necklace from my neck, which was my sister's, and I give it to Faywin.
Kinsley starts crying in real life.
I want you to have this, Faywin. It was my sister's, and she was everything to me, and this is all I have left of her. And you remind me very much of her, so I want you to have this. It's as a keepsake.
I go over and I want to give him and as he says that, say, your sister was also over 6 foot tall.
No, not quite that, but in personality, yes.
In spirit.
She most definitely was. It's been an adventure. It's been a pleasure traveling with you guys, but I think now, knowing this, it's time I go finish my wandering. Who knows? I might make it back to Bryn in time, and end my days there. But I think now it's probably best we part ways. So you don't have to worry about me. We can focus on getting back and doing what you guys need to do.
I don't want to leave you.
Arta and Von, can you roll your choice of medicine or religion or history?
I got a 22 on religion.
Nice.
I was probably going to go religion as well. I don't even think my religion's any good, but we could go medicine.
You can go medicine.
You
he's
are
man
a
of the
cleric.
cloth.
He's a
He's
cleric
a man
who
of the
didn't know
cloth.
the difference. Didn't know the
Well
difference
known
between
by-
unconscious and
well known for my healing exploits. We'll go medicine. That's a 23.
Nice. So you both, through different paths, know that there are blessings or spells that can bring people back. You're not capable of them, but you know of them, and you also know of things like curings of curses and curings of diseases. That these things exist in the world. So with not knowing what the hell has happened or how it even works, and the Myconid themselves aren't even 100% sure, but you know that there could be a chance, because you know that these sort of things do exist in the world.
Or there could be a chance that we could find someone to save you.
I put my hand on Von's shoulder and I say, there is, but he's made his peace. Let him make that decision.
That is it's a very wise word, Red, and also true.
I am known for my wisdom. You've known me a long time.
Yes. I am. actually quite okay with this. It's surprised even me, but I am fine with this. Like I say, I will get to see my sister again, and that's something I actually look forward to. Quite really.
If it's truly what you want, I'd say I know, I'm sure I can speak for the rest of the guys here as well, that we would do whatever we can to help you if you did want us to find something. But
Anything
I-
at
if this is
all.
what you want,
I know you would, and I know fine what you would. But I wouldn't want to put you through that. The difficulty we've had getting these mushrooms for Meadow. I wouldn't want to make any more chores and have put anyone else in danger for me. It's and who knows how long I might have left, and what condition I will be in, and how long I might deteriorate. And I could just put a strain on everybody. No, I think. Well, I'm still of sound mind. I think it's best I go now. As in, so you remember me like this, and not like some dying, sick old man.
I go to hug Corin and be like, we will meet again one day.
That I can guarantee you. I will have a glass of wine up there waiting for you, and a glass of water for Faerun, and an ale for Atta, and some rum for Zaga.
You remembered.
I love that Zaga's outside. Zaga's like, fucking these guys are taking a long time.
Oh shit, Zaga's out.
I hug Von and I say, Von, probably not by your choice, but you are the leader of this group. You're a strong individual. You need to carry on as you are and stay true to yourself, and you'll guide these people through whatever you choose to do. It's been an honor.
It's an honor also.
I shake Arta's hand because I don't think he's the kind for a hug so much. And I look at him and say, Arta, you might come across as a bit aloof at times. But
Aloof? What does that mean?
I can see in your eyes that there is something else to add. A very shrewd individual who's not really shown his real self yet. But
I cast inflict wounds.
With yourself. Look how much I bleed.
I don't have any spells.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, but you always come through for everybody. You're always the one to save the day, and I think that's what you're meant to do. That's your role here, to keep everyone alive.
I mean, I am the hero, and I couldn't save you this time.
I don't need saving. It's been.
No, you seem more free than you've ever seen before.
It's yes, it's strange how that works out, isn't it? It does.
Though I will be cursing your name if those bounty hunters come after us. Just letting you know.
Well, you can say that they've missed their bounty. It's gone now. But you take care of it, and you.
This is going to seem very inappropriate. How much was the bounty on your head?
I don't honestly know. That's something you'd have to ask them.
Nah, it goes against my thoughts as
I'd probably be dead by the time you turn me in anyway, Arthur. I know exactly what you're thinking there.
so it's not alive or dead. That's
No, I very much doubt it. No.
That's fine. I probably shouldn't, as the man of the cloth, I probably shouldn't be considering this kind of stuff.
Completely inappropriate.
You guys know I'm a man of the cloth. I feel like this is the first time
Well,
I've mentioned it.
judging by that fantastic cape you got there, you've got some fantastic cloth.
Right, anyway.
I then turn to Faerun. I give her a big hug.
Hector leaves my pocket.
I
I want a hug as well.
I ruffle Hector's head. I say,
He's
you
sweet and he loves you. Oh,
I say, Faerun, you like I say, you remind me so much of my sister, and that's a good thing. She was the best of us all, and you are the best of this group, and you are stronger than you know. And you can do whatever you put your mind to. I know all this is quite new to you, but you're stronger than you know.
oh, Corin.
And it's been an absolute privilege to know you and travel with you, and it's like having my sister by my side these last few weeks, and that's brought me back great pleasure. Don't be upset for me.
I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go, Corin.
I think it's best to do go. I don't want you to see me getting sick. I don't want to do you any good. Remember me how I am. And you've got my sister's necklace there. That'll be a reminder for you.
I'll never get matching boots with anyone else. Apart from maybe Hector.
Do not put the dog.
I will treasure these boots for the rest of my short days. Every time I look at them, it would remind me of you.
I can't say anything.
So, Corin, as I say, you have a choice then here, because you are just in the arse end of nowhere in the middle of the border forest. So these guys are going to go back to the Willow Glade. You have the choice to just leave, fun enough, with them after having all this, which would be funny, back to the Willow Glade and go out that way, or you can go off on your own, or you could potentially ask to stay with the Myconid and migrate with them wherever they go, and then move on from there.
No, I'm just going to go wander off my own.
You're going to run off on your own, okay.
So as I turn to leave, I'll walk past Fun again, and I sort of whisper to him as I'm leaving, "You'll make sure you take care of her, Devon."
I will take care of her.
I know you will. And I walk to the front of the cave, where I meet Zaga.
Hey, Corin, what's up? Hey, that was close back there. When you got eaten, I thought you were fucked.
Well, funny you should say that, Zaga. Apparently I did die.
Wait, what? No, you look pretty alive to me.
Well, that's down to the mushroom folk there. They brought me back, but it's not going to last very long there.
Well, how long's not very long?
Nobody knows for sure, Zaga. It could be a day, a week, a month.
Have we got time to go drinking again?
No, not with me anyway, Zaga. I'm gonna go and make my own way.
What do you mean you're gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
I don't know yet. Maybe I've got enough time to get home to bring back home, but we'll see if I make it or not. But I think it's best. I've said to the other three, it's best I go now. So you all remember me like I am.
Well, were you gonna be different?
But I mean, I'll be dead soon, by the sounds of it.
I mean, there are ways to fix that. If the mushrooms can fix it, then surely somebody else can.
Possibly, but that would mean putting more strain on the group, more danger. I don't want that. I'm okay with this. Like, it's surprisingly okay with it.
Zaga looks down at the floor, looking sad.
You have been a source of joy, Zaga. You're a cheeky fella there, and a great drinking buddy, and it's been a fun time spending these weeks with you.
Well, if you gotta go, at least get drunk a couple times before you're gone.
Don't worry, Isaac. I would get drunk. And,
Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around.
We'll see each other again. Well, one way or the other. Maybe up in the stars where you can sing me another song and we can have some rum together.
All right, sounds good.
I give him a hug, and as I give him a hug, I without him knowing.
Mm-hmm.
No, as wish I would pickpocket. I leave him half my gold in his pocket.
Nice.
Ooh, how much is that?
I'll let you know in a minute.
Zaga doesn't notice.
You take care, Zaga, and
Yeah, you
keep all that spirits up. You're a cheeky chap, and although you go a bit too far sometimes, you make everyone smile.
Hey, you be safe.
You too, I'll have a duck waiting for you up there.
Ooh, a duck.
The best duck I can find.
Would it be a big duck? Shit, I want to find a giant duck.
I'll look out for the biggest duck I can find there.
Okay, you be good, Karin.
Take it easy, Zaga. And with that, I wander off into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
As Corin walks off, Zaga starts singing. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven?
I was just waiting for like.
I'm just seeing Kinsey in chat.
Steve?
I must be strong
You're my boy, Blue.
and carry on.
You're my boy.
'Cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.
Oh, just kill him off already. Fucking.
Okay, so
Going.
Zaga has 45 gold.
Nice.
Ooh, awesome. Cool. More people die.
Oh.
I don't think Kinsey would survive, I'll be honest.
Oh God.
I was super hoping you'd be like, and now you all travel back to the Willow Glade together? What? Ah, shit. We said goodbye before we left out? Oh, bollocks.
This is an awkward journey now.
Yeah. Oh, so it's still going. Nice. So Corin wanders off. I'll send you through the details of how long and stuff you had, and we'll do some rolls and work out where Corin goes from there. Or if he gets eaten by a displaced beast just around the corner.
Can I go to the
He dies fighting
Sovereign.
a pine duck.
Go to the west, sorry?
go back to the main Myconi guy?
Yep.
And just want to thank you for giving us a chance to say goodbye to our friend.
Life is an interesting thing for humanoids. We sometimes move before we necessarily think everything through. Life and death for a plant is a little less final, I suppose. But I'm glad we gave him some time. Cool. Thistle reappears, kind of like.
I forgot who.
Yeah. So.
Sucking through his teeth.
Yeah. That was awkward. Kind of wanted to study the man that was turning into a mushroom, but now he's gone. And he just kicks up with you guys to, essentially check if you're ready to start the trek back from where you are now in the like as it's getting towards dusk. Remember, it's still that early part of mid-Janish that you're going to need to get going. You'll be arriving at the Willow Glade towards the probably towards about 7-8 o'clock, so it'll be dark before you go. So he wants to make sure you get back. Obviously, Faywin, you'll be able to get people back without too much problem. But again, even you don't want to really be in. No one really wants to be in the border forest in the open when it gets to the dead of night.
They get lost because you can't see through the trees.
Play when long silver hair becomes black and she develops a friend.
Emo
As she
stage.
walks into the room, Evanescence starts playing.
A level up is a level up into emo. that we'll talk about that actually.
Bring me back to
I
life.
won't do it loud. So yeah, you if you are free, you guys are ready. Sorry, you guys can head off back to the Willow Glade, led by Thistlewood.
As people were leaving the cave, I'm going to turn back to head up to Mushroom Man.
Yep,
Shrewman is what I've started calling him.
nice.
Shrewman. Can I call you Shrewman? Mr. Shrewman?
You may call
Mr.
me whatever
Shrewman?
makes you comfortable.
Excellent, Shrewman. Do you have a quick question?
Ask
Can't
away.
believe I'm doing this. Have you seen a dwarf? Heard of a dwarf? It's about yay tall, kind of gesture, so how tall would it be? Old, cantankerous, smells a bit.
It's like
Priest.
all of the humanoids smell the same to us, but no.
Okay, forget the smell. Just the other parts of the question.
We do not normally house human visitors.
No, not housing. Have you heard rumours? I mean, the circle must have at least some knowledge of the area.
Our knowledge pertains to the forest and the beings of the forest. Unfortunately, this dwarf is not someone I can help with.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, he puts you to sleep. Paralyze you.
And as I turn around, I suppose can't say I didn't try. And then it fades to black.
Nice. Cool. So you guys head
Just
back.
like one's life.
Just like life. Heads back to the Willow Glade. You find your way there without problem. You get there just as I said, just as it gets to the dark. The cold in the forest really seeps in, and in the actual border forest itself, there's less of that. Like the Myconid had nice, colourful spores and bits, but with the bits between there and the Willow Glade, once it gets dark, you know, the light just disappears. You're working on that kind of nighttime blue light. The air is incredibly cold. It kind of almost feels like a fog comes in straight away. And just when you're like starting to get a little bit of a creep about what could be around or could be in the forest, you start to notice that you're coming up, and Thistle makes you aware that you're coming up upon the glade, and you start to see and start to hear some of the swamp movement, and see some of the lights and some of the luminescent fungi that indicates that you have made it safely back to the glade. And there he kind of almost kind of just like thanks you for the journey, but is still a bit in like, he socially slightly awkward, not sure how to deal with, like literally a halfling died, was reanimated by a Myconid, and then just walked off into the forest, and then you guys were in we're like, so a group that you're not really a part of is having a real emotional thing. You're like, I shouldn't be here, but we're also in the forest. I need to get you back. So he kind of gives you kind of like shakes hands of those. Thanks, you guys, for escorting him out and back, and then kind of disappears off with. And his pockets, and the same on the way in and the way out, his pockets and bags just full of sprouts of different things here and there. You almost, as he turns to leave, you get the viewing of, whilst you guys were fighting, he was in there with some of the Myconids getting a few mushrooms and stuff as well. So he got what he wanted from the expedition, but yeah, hasn't maybe got the social acumen to finish the conversation with you guys in a way that maybe he could. And you're back at the Willow Glade, ready for another night. I'm assuming you are wanting to rest here for the evening?
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Nice. So yeah, he leads you back to the place in which you'd stayed before. There's not many people around. Again, it's very quiet. Once the night comes in or the dark comes in, most people go back to their individual settlements. No sight of the Thorn Winds, the Sentinels, as you are led back in. But yeah, after the kind of day you've had, it's into your bunks. And Thistle lets you know that where the alcohol is if you are looking to drown some emotions this evening. But yeah, if you
I will have a shot to Corin.
I will have a bottle to Corin.
I will sit in a corner really quietly and not talking to anyone.
Nice. Like it. But yeah, if you have chance to communicate with each other if you would like before bed, or you are taking yourself off for your long rest.
Just lots of sighing and tutting and just general I think is what I would do in this instance.
Zaga turns around to the rest. He's like, "Hey, you guys remember that time me and Karen got really drunk?
So we got really drunk.
Like, really drunk. You should have been there when we were in that bar and we were dancing on the bar and shit, and the drinks were like fireworks. That shit was crazy."
That shit was crazy.
I believe you, Zaga.
And then he threw up everywhere.
That sounds like Corin.
Yeah, good times. Good times. And with that, Zaga goes off to go to sleep.
Also, about 5-10 minutes afterwards, Art does the same, carrying the bottle with him.
Very long rest.
Nice. So yeah, those that would like to take your long rest, hit that button. Obviously, you've got your level up to do, but you can go through the details of that after, unless it's very easy for you to do now. You want to whack it on. And yeah, I think from the trauma, the high emotion of, well, one, the emotions, and then the fight and the experiences and seeing them iconic. Like, it was a very rich day for new experiences and high emotion. So I would say that you guys probably take the most of your sleep and a bed and take a few extra. No one's awaking too early in the morning. Obviously, the Alps that need less sleep can be more alert, I suppose, as the morning comes around. But you hear, as you're kind of starting to rest, you hear a bit more of a chatter within the village in the morning as you wake up. Later then, and again, you got up at like sunrise to get out, so that was a long ass day. So yeah, if you're getting up around 9 a.m. ish, and you can hear people are moving around, you can hear a bit more of a chatter. You are like one block away from where that main hall was, where you spoke to Mira the first time. Whilst you might be quite close to get there, it's like little bridges that go across the swamp and stuff to get there. But you can hear definitely this chatter coming from there as you awake in the morning. Minus Corin.
R.I.P. Gone but never forgotten.
Yeah. So he turns up and he's like, "Oh, you never guess what? I got lost and I had to just come back."
Before
We look
Art
over at
goes
one of the
to
other
bed-
bunks, like, oh, there he is.
He's just hiding. He's
Before
like,
Art goes to bed, he's gonna in the room where he's staying. Is there like is there like a table or something?
yeah, there'll be like little side tables and stuff. Yeah.
What he's going to do is he's going to pour out a drink and leave the shot on the windowsill along with the bottle,
Nice.
and then cape in for the night.
Corin sneaks in, takes the shot, and then steals everything.
came!
And steals everything from everyone. And runs off.
Fuckers.
He's not actually dying. It was all a ruse to steal all our gold.
Yeah. He's the BBEG.
Played the long game.
Go with the BBEG and turn into the massive mushroom man. Cool. So you wake up. Yeah, as you all wake up separately. Some of you with slightly fuzzier heads, although that might help with some of the like fatigue in the muscles from a long day of trekking with a fight involved. But yeah, you're awake and you can hear the chatter of the village. As you have, I suppose, in front of you the decision of where you would like to go. Heading back from where you are, you could head back the way you came, which is probably the safest route out back into the Borderlands and across to the river stop place, which I forgot the name of, to get back into Redvant. You could also, if you wanted to, trek through the forest, which would obviously be a little bit more dangerous and probably not quicker, to get into the south where the old bridge was, where the elf camp was, but you would be trekking through the forest to do so. So with your horses, your quickest and what you would seem safest route would be... Oh yeah, you got to get the horses back as well.
2 horses?
2 horses.
Shit, I'll deposit.
One's dead.
Take it out of my share.
Nice. So yeah, what would you like to do? Get up, make your way to that main hall where there's some foods and bits on.
Yeah.
So, are we heading straight back to Redvant? Or, you remember, Artist's friend said his other friend had been taken by those red cap things.
I feel like we probably need to save Meadow right now. The old man can look after himself.
Oh shit, if you don't care, I don't care.
Care is a strong word.
We can check in with see if Mira is around anyway, just to inform her that we've got the mushrooms and.
I should probably say bye. Yeah, you make a very good point.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Fizzle Bumblefuck can tell her.
How dare you? He's going to murder you.
He's actually the big bad end boss.
I'm Fizzle Bumblefuck, and I'm going to...
He's in charge of all the mushrooms and he's going to Corin's corpse to kill us at the final death. Corin can fly now. He's got like mushroom sacks that blow up in the air, so he floats.
Oh, we've had enough of sacks for one day.
Yeah, we've got the sack one. The sack arc was like hilarity through to shit, it's killable. Whoopsie. Nice. So yeah, if you want, you can go through. You can hear from in that room where the breakfast is going on that there's a few. There's definitely a few people in there. And a quick look as you go past, if there's windows in there, you can see that Mirror's in there with a few more of the forming sentinels, like few more. These ones are more lightly armored, a bit like Mira. She isn't in full like plate or anything. It's more hides. These look to be the more of like the scout party rather than the hard hitters, which were the ones you kind of bumped into the first time. So yeah, she's in there having breakfast this morning.
You gonna say goodbye to your friend, Otter?
I'm gonna pass her a note. I'm gonna leave a note for her at like the reception desk or some shit.
Why are you leaving a note? Ask her if we ever got paid for those kids.
I'm not gonna tell Zaga I'm gonna leave a note. I should clarify.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna I'll see her again.
Yeah, if you want to tell me what you write on the note, you can pass it to someone that's just outside and just say, "Can you give that to her?" And as you like pass by the door, you can see they're all just like sat on like a long bench table. You can see they're just like drinking morning like herbal teas and eating breads and stuff. So.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, sweet. Nice. So yeah, you guys you request your horses that have been stabled and fed. You grab your 2 horses and you can head out. It's not so weird sneaking out, or not sneaking out, but leaving as you're in the day, and especially at this time, like a long time after sunrise. There's a bit of foot traffic backwards and forwards. This isn't a completely hidden zone, so you see there's people that are moving around towards the entrance and exit, and it's not locked down. Kind of gives you the feeling that definitely when you came in, that they cleared people away to get a good sight of you on the way in, because now as you see it, it's like, oh, this is completely different. But yeah, so there's a bit
still sharing a horse with Faywin.
There's 2 horses. So how are you?
Is it gonna work? And will we fit all of us onto 2 horses?
There's only 4 of you.
Because it was one big, one small, wasn't it?
Good thing one of us can turn into a horse.
Yeah, it's
Only for an hour.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
And last time he did that, he threw me off.
You deserved it.
You won't.
Let's not play the blame game. But yes,
slapped
you did.
me.
You won't all fit. And let me just look.
I'm just trying to get the pony to giddy up.
Because you'll be going. It'll be quicker back because you are going direct. Because you went north to go south, so you're going back to. You're at Willowglade, right? What was the fucking thing called?
Oh, and hey, Bonbon.
Yes.
Do you want to get on that radio stone thing and warn them that we're coming back? Don't forget to use your code name.
Warn? I think what you need to, inform. Warn implies that we're going to do something. And we've never done anything wrong, have we?
No, we don't do anything wrong. Oh, shit, I just remembered. Me and Karin planned to rob that magic shop.
You what?
Wait, what? No, I didn't say anything.
So you didn't do something wrong. You were just considering doing something.
Hey, Arda, you want to rob a magic shop?
As he says that, I kind of jump up and down, and you just hear the metal of my armor just make loud, like you've knocked over a cutlery drawer.
Yeah.
Hey, Faywin, you want to rob a magic shop?
Faywin doesn't respond.
Still in mode.
God damn it, I know Bonbon's not going to do it.
We'll say for ease of travelling, yeah, you could probably pass, as long as you took it in turns sharing Zaga between the two horses, you could make... well, how many? There's 4 of you. I mean, one of you small. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just fine. You can get 2 on a horse. You won't be going at full... You're not going to be sprinting at full speed. But you know the route back. So the way that you came, this because you came from Riverhaven all the way north to come all the way south, where you're going is kind of staying along the south route of the border forest. You're staying north of the border forest, but you're coming along from where you are across. So it's only going to be about half a day's ride to get back to Riverhaven, and then it was again like another half a day's ride back to Redvant. So yeah, you can make your way there. Would you like to stop at Riverhaven, or are you just going to pass straight on through and go straight back to Redvant to get rid of the horses?
Well, Bonbon does need to call the
Yes.
Redvants.
Yeah, you can do it on the way. So you've got essentially a full day's riding ahead of you to get back to Redvant.
Yeah, so when we're
Let's
close
just power
to getting
through,
back.
eh?
Yeah, when we're like not too far away from getting back, maybe a couple of hours out, I will use the sending stones to contact. What was her name? Viper?
Viper. I think it was Viper. Yeah. Pretty sure.
That was her name, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All I know is I want my horse deposit money back.
Don't worry, Zaga, we'll get deposit money back.
So you head off out. You're going to be going at normal speed and running through. Can I get 3 just D20 luck rolls? So don't add anything to it. I just need 3 rolls from one each, and one person doesn't get a roll.
I won't roll.
Cool.
Nat 20.
Nice.
11.
4.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
That's
that's
known for his luck.
that was the right way round of doing it. So with the nat 20 on the way out, as you are you're kind of this would be the most dangerous route, right? The first part, getting yourself as close to the river and civilization as possible. With the nat 20s, you're riding along from your vantage point. You're not absolutely like caning it on the horses. It's just a nice simple trot through. You don't see too many people here. You spot over and the kind of the sun gives you the advantage on this one as the kind of the rolling heather fields, like the pinks and purples of this borderlands, and you're kind of enjoying it. It's like nice, and you've walked here a few times, Arta. It's like brings back some memories. You spot before they spot you what appears to be wargs with riders. So you see only like maybe 3, 2, 3, 4, you're not sure, as they pass between the hills, but you see them like kind of careering off, almost in the parallel direction to you, and then you lose sight of them. You manage to kind of keep you guys, and you're just like, keep yourself away from what's going on. But yeah, you would have seen goblins and warg riders before in these sort of like hit and run attempts at people. Callum would have warned you of these before. But you catch sight of them, they don't catch sight of you, and you manage to get away. With an 11, you manage to get all the way through and over, and the 4, luckily, is the last stretch. So you are pulling up towards Redvant. Whole day's ride. You've stopped at different intervals to get some, to take whatever food you had on you. Although you guys are probably running pretty low because you've been eating wherever you've been. Forage a few bits that you can find. take a break, stop at a couple of like streams, fill up water canteens and stuff, and keep yourself fresh. Make sure the horses get a break, and you cross over the River Haven and make your way towards Redvant. You are, I'll tell you what, with the 4, we'll say you get there as I'll just see what time it is. You get there as it's getting into like nighttime, like shop close has passed. The last, like the stretch that's gone over there, you've obviously lost some time on bits. You've stopped and waited on certain areas. Maybe some of your breaks were a little bit too long. And as you're getting towards, you can see that the stable that you had taken the horses from is starting to close up. And yeah, fuck, like essentially, when does the day finish for horse return? Are you sure what's there as you're making your way towards it?
Just before we get back there.
Yep. Oh yeah, you want to do that?
So what, I guess like the stables get locked up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
it wouldn't be an easy way out of the stable.
Easy way out in what way you mean?
Well, I've got a sort of idea that might get us all our deposits back.
Are you going to be a horse?
Which may involve me having to break out of the stable.
I'm so good at this. This is great.
Fucking genius.
This is
good. Okay, I'm here
quarter
for
to
this.
11 shenanigans. A thing you love to see.
I'm here for this. Well, no, so the stable, as in like you. So the way that it's set up, there are some pens. So there are some like, so it's like one larger barn, which is where you went in and transacted with the guy. He brings from the back, you know, it's like the barns where they've got like doors on the front, doors on the back. He goes out to the different pens to pull the horses in. As you get close, like on the left-hand side, you can definitely see some of the pens. It's not like they're completely locked down. It's just you can see that that front of that shop was all locked up. So clearly he's been.
So you would be able to jump the fence of the pen in theory.
In theory, yeah. Yeah, with some rolls.
It's quarter to 11.
How dumb is the shopkeeper? Would he have branded his horses?
I mean, you could do it
Flame
and
breath.
You can
on
do it.
those
We can come.
bars.
If you want to do it, we'll just pick it up as the first thing we do next time.
yeah, you
Okay.
can just be stuck in it for a week until we play again.
He's only got an hour before he turns back.
15 minutes is enough time.
Yeah, it should be. Will you say that?
With us, really. We'll be
Guess
here for
what?
an hour.
Yeah, if
10
we have
past
to go
11,
into
I might
initiative,
roll
we can
initiative.
come back to it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Nice. Oh, you bastard! I've got to find all my notes. Okay, so roll me through your plan.
So yeah, when we get like a little bit further out, not like close enough that you would notice or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use my wild shape to go into. I mean, would I have remembered what the horse looked like?
This is the question. So you're essentially going to be turning into a horse and rolling a deception check. I'll let you roll it with advantage if the others are willing to essentially give you a good enough between all of you remembering what the horse was like to turn it into. So you can roll a deception check.
Do this.
Deception check with advantage to see how close to the likeness of this horse.
Remember how nice I was to that horse? Like I protected it from the big bug and everything, so I remember.
Yeah, you
what
kept
it
that
looks
horse.
Like, and I tell one.
No, that horse stayed. It was
That's
never
one
horse.
of the ones we've still got.
Yeah.
That's not the one
Okay,
that ran off.
Yeah.
good luck.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was the one me and you were riding originally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
it was.
can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah. So
any of what it looked like.
we was like, yeah, us two were riding it the entire journey. So, but yeah,
So
I
you
got
remember?
a
You
17.
remember. You got what? Sorry.
17.
17. Nice. Okay. Cool. So you turn into the horse. Are you guys going to talk about this plan before you turn to a horse? Because remember, when you turn to a horse, you can't speak.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm going to actually tell them the plan.
So the plan. So walk me through the plan as well, so I know what the hell's going on.
You're Breaking Bad here.
Oh, I like it.
Well, you know, Zagga keeps going about wanting the extra money, getting the full deposit back.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, this works and we get the full deposit
I
back.
put my hand on
It
his shoulder and I
helps.
say, we all deal with grief differently.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Do you want to rob a magic shop later?
But okay, But remember the other thing. Do you want to have a magic shot there? The other thing is, if Von Von's a horse, then someone else is leading the conversation because you can't just walk up and say
I'll
nothing
do
to
it.
3 horses.
I'll lead Von Van as if he is a horse.
Okay.
I will handle negotiations with the fine shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm. So you wander up to the. You got 3 horses. You wander up. The doors are closed on this barn as you get there.
I bang on the doors loudly.
As you
I cast thaumaturgy and cough
Make it
loudly
louder.
3 times.
Cool. Takes you. You hear a bit of like muttering and under breath swearing from the back of the thing as you see a guy come to the front and push the door, the stable door open a little bit. And yeah, sorry, push the door open a little bit and just like, hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Remember us? We brought your horses back.
You couldn't have brought them back any earlier.
Well, we just got here. You know, if we got here earlier, we'd have brought them back earlier.
Roll a persuasion. Let's start the ticker of how much you piss this man off.
Is a 23.
23, nice. He's like, fine, come on, it's not too bad. I just literally just closed. He kicks open the door, like pushes it back to open it for you 3 to walk in as he kind of glances.
Hey,
over
thanks.
Gives a nice
So, we come to bring your horses back and get our deposit money.
Oh, nice. Do you know what? A little bit unusual to see all 3 horses back. Just give me 1 second just to give him a little check over. You know, sometimes we get them coming back a little bit lame and, you know, God knows what happens in these old Borderlands. So I'm sure all is in order as he goes round and checks off the horses.
Yeah, they didn't even get worked that hard. I mean, one of them just had to carry me.
He's ignoring you as he's going through. And he's like a bit like returning a rental car to a rental shop. He goes round like hooves checked, hinds checked, comes out, gets to you, Von. You get a little bit shaky with him. Goes round, like takes your hooves up as you go through the thing.
And while he's checking Von, I want to try and distract him by saying, so, since we've returned them today, I mean, you weren't closed, so you're not charging us for the extra day, right?
He stops with your hoof in his hand. Von, as he looks over to him, he's like, you've got to pay for this day though.
I mean, yeah, we pay for this day, but you're not closed, so we're not paying for like overnight and tomorrow and the extra day.
We'll let you off. You got in just in time as he brushes off.
Good shit.
And does not notice that Von is masquerading as young Rocky, which I think was the one that ran away, because Fondo's still there, right? Yeah. Cool. He's like, all seems in order here then. So that was the 200 gold deposit, and he goes in his back and gets out his thing. But he's like, let me just hold on to this. So was it 15 gold per day per horse?
15? What?
That was indeed the deal that was made with your friend who isn't here, actually.
Yeah, well, he's still catching up. He had some other business to attend to. I thought it was 10 gold a day.
I remember 10 gold a day.
You remember 10 gold a day, do you? So you want to bring the horses back an hour an egg. Let's say 15 gold a day, because I've opened up the shop for you, and the horses are in, okay condition. They're a bit dirty.
You said they were in great condition.
I said
You're
they're not
reneging on the
injured.
condition?
You're trying to renege on the contract, my friend. We've all got to make money here.
I mean, you are making money. You're making a lot of money for 3 horses that we've returned.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because your ability to persuade is not great.
With disadvantage, 17.
17. Von, you notice the other 2 horses are, you can see them getting a little bit like shifty. And you're not sure if it's just because they're in the barn and stuff going on. Then you realize that like as you're sat like kind of between them, they are uneasy with your presence as the horse.
Can I kind of like make some horse noises and kick up a little bit of disturbance to try and get the attention of people to hurry the fuck up?
Yeah. You can try and follow suit. I was trying to get animal handling, but you're not handling an animal. So it's going to be another deception. It could be
Not
persuasion or
animal
deception. Yeah, it's not.
Do we notice that they're uneasy, or is it just Von? 'cause
Yeah,
he's in
you
the
can
middle?
see they're like you can see that they don't look so uneasy that they're kicking up, but there's like the odd like hoof, like and the odd like and shake. Von just gets the feeling as a horse that these other two horses are a little bit like shady with him. With you as noticing, you just notice they're getting a little bit. They've got a little bit of agitation to them.
Can I pat them?
Uh-huh.
I can still get to them, sort of.
Yeah, you can roll.
Okay,
down on one.
oh shit! I've rolled acrobatics.
That's not the right
I'm
one.
not rolling around. No, it's a 10. So I
10.
kind of want to go up and be like, "Oh, you've served us well," and give
Mhm.
him a little pat with.
You
the
can
10.
feel that like starts trying to pull slightly away to you. So you've got no, it's a performance check. That's what you should be rolling. Your performance
roll
on
performance check.
being a horse.
If only you had a magic item that gave you advantage on performance checks.
That's a 14.
Oh,
Well
14.
done.
14's not bad. 14's not so bad. We'll say that. Okay. You see Von giving his best. For you guys knowing, you can see the difference in... hang on, let me see. I did roll really bad from the first time. I've really rolled really bad again. Zago is winding this man up so much he doesn't notice Von's just slightly off. It's like a good... fucking... What's the thing called? Mockery, I was about to say. It's a good performance. It's not perfect, but it does enough to get by. The guy did not notice as he's huffing with the bargaining at the end of the day. I can't remember what day you took these bastard horses out. 9?
Yesterday.
I'm sure Faywin's got a diary.
It was 9. It was 8
It was
or
this
9.
morning.
Redvant. Okay. Well, now I'm going to charge
Just
you more
one day.
days. Get ready for a bit. 8 after the. It's borderline.
I reckon it's been about 4 days, if we're being honest.
We got it on the
8.
day
You got
8.
it day 8, right? And it's day 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 days.
We're
Nice.
literally getting like, we might as well just not even fucking bother. We're only getting like
Yeah.
20 coin back.
No, 15 gold a day, that's 60 gold. 200 deposit, that's 140.
You got
Split
3
between
horses.
4. That's 35 gold each.
It's 15 per day per horse.
Per horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to end up losing money.
You got to pay for the horses.
No, we're getting like 20 back. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely pushing for 10 then.
Imagine what would happen if you didn't come back for him. Yeah, you get like 20 back. So yeah, he gets the deposit money out of the crate and he looks back at you, he's like, fuck it, and he goes through and then it's just literally takes out the 20 coins, puts them on the table and goes, there we go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hang on. That's not right. At 10 a day for 3 horses, that's 30 a day.
It's 15
That's-
a day. And I need to get these horses in and it's past closing time. And like you said, we knocked off the late fee. So how about you go and get yourself a drink with this 20 gold? And I'll see you next time for some business when you're leaving.
This is a fucking rip-off. Zaga takes the 20 gold and pockets it all.
Again. Kill him.
We'll discuss this later, Zaga.
It should have been you.
Oh my
Oh, shit. That's deep. Nice. So you guys, where do you go from here? You guys, are you waiting outside or?
No, we're moving towards Redvant.
Okay, cool. So you guys move towards, you leave, and the guy locks and shuts the door behind. Yvonne, you're now just in with these horses as he one by one like
I'm
leads you out.
guessing each horse has a separate pen, yeah?
Yeah, so, no, some of them are in multiple pens, but yeah, he takes. Ooh, roll me just a luck check. Roll me a d20.
Come on. That's 13.
13. Okay. You watch as he takes Star and like puts him inside the stable, inside one of the pens, and then goes and then as he's looking around, you're like, oh shit, if I get put inside the pen now, that'll be good. He then goes, I'll take you two outside. Talking to himself, he goes through and he leads you and the other one, Rocky Thunderhoof, out into one of the larger pens with some of the other male horses that are out there, and kind of puts you all in one larger area to run around. So you are locked up outside. He puts you in, doesn't tie you to anything, takes all your like reins and stuff off. Oh, you're well shaped. There's no like illusion to it. You actually are just a horse, aren't you? And leaves you to like trot around in the field. And he goes back inside. You are So if you imagine the back, you're in the largest pen, which is the back of the stable. To get out, you're going to be like jumping as a horse or as a human, or whatever you want to do it. You're going to be jumping over like 3 fences at least. So you're in a big paddock, and there's 2 smaller ones to the side before you're at like the front of this establishment.
Okay.
So you have
You wild shape into a bird to fly out.
Yeah, it flies. Oh,
I don't have flight yet.
Is it not? Is it 5?
You could wild shape into a cat
But
and just jump
I
over
could-
the fences.
Yeah,
Use another wild shape.
I could.
I mean, it's going to be night. I guess
That's
we're
the
gonna rest
easiest way to do it, isn't it? I think. Can I get? I'm going to go in the field, get as far away from the other horses as possible. Just got this vision of Thunderhoof somehow communicating with all the other horses, and then them surrounding me as horses, and just like.
Roll
Or could you be a badger and barrel?
horse versus horse.
So yeah, I get far away, and then use my other wild shape to go into the form of a cat.
Nice, as you poof into a cat. Moving far away was good because it doesn't spook the horses. You get enough distance that they, 1 or 2 give a little like trough and a move, but nothing to kick up either an alert status or to just literally go apeshit because a horse has turned into a cat. As you make your way around, you come out quite easily. You can jump up on the fence and just wander your way around the front. You got out nice and easy. There were some good rolls from you guys and bad rolls from this guy, unfortunately. But he still got his
as Von Von gets back to the group, Zaga takes out the 20 gold and gives the others their 5 gold apiece.
Nice. As you guys sort out your monies, you're at the gates of Redvant. As you turn to like walk into, I say the gates. It's that big like palisade. It's not like a wall. It's like the spiked wooden fence that runs all the way out with a gate that's always left open. As you turn to walk in, as the lights, when you can see the sconces are lit on the edge, there's the shadows that kind of drag into the city. As you turn to start taking your movements in, you get the glint as a light kind of reflects in your eyes as 1, 2, 3 of these helmeted figures turn up, followed behind them with a few of the red hoods themselves, the long red capes with the red hoods on there, standing alongside the bounty hunters.
They're with the Mandalorians. That's nice.
As we will end there, and we'll come back next week.
Are we
As you
leveling
are
up in
at
the
the
interim,
door.
or are we waiting till a long
No,
rest?
level up in the interim. You took your long rest at Willow Glade.
Oh,
You did.
good, yeah.
So get your levels up in. Level 4, you are back in Redvant, minus a halfling. And we will pick up as you enter, as there is, a halfling suspiciously missing from your party and some bounty hunters who are hoping to get hold of him. So we'll see how that plays out. But GG's.
Ta-ta.
Ari, ta-ta, farewell.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.